Everyone knows there are 20 managers in the Premier League, yeah? Well, actually, no. Around 3/4 of them are not managers. The terms manager and head coach are often used interchangeably to describe Premier League bosses, but they're actually two different jobs. So let's explain how and why. For years, fans referred to Mikel Arteta as Arsenal's manager, but I'm afraid technically...
I don't think so, no.
From his first day on the job, he was the Gunners' head coach. Let's pick a random moment in time, February 2025. Only 6 Premier League bosses actually held the official title of manager rather than head coach. Man City's Pep Guardiola, David Moyes of Everton, Ipswich boss Kieran McKenna, Southampton's Ivan Juric, Oliver Glasner at Crystal Palace and Leicester's Ruud van Nistelrooy were the only actual managers of their respective teams. Everyone else? That's right, head coach, including Ruben Amorim at Man United. He took over from Erik ten Hag, a man who had held the title of manager. Might come as a surprise that Amorim's appointment marked the first time ever that Man United had a head coach instead of a manager. But to understand why they made that decision, you also have to get what the difference is between a head coach and a manager. A manager's got a huge range of responsibilities. They're not just in charge of training and player lineups, they're also heavily involved in player sales and transfers. Critical stuff. But a head coach's role is far more focused on team training and performance on the pitch. So whereas Ten Hag was highly involved with decisions around transfers during his tenure, the intention was that Amorim wouldn't be, at least not on the same level. And as the sporting structure at Man United changed under Sir Jim Ratcliffe, people like Sir Dave Brailsford took charge of transfers instead. How all those roles play out in practice may be slightly different at different clubs though. On the other hand, the contracts of actual managers like Pep or Moyes had no limits on their job role and their involvement with transfers and contracts. But those guys are actually in the minority now, and it's a change that's happened pretty quickly. In 2019, there were only 6 head coaches in the Premier League, but by 2025, there were 14. A clear indication that more and more clubs are moving towards a model where the guy in charge is actually only really in charge on the pitch. And the way things are going, it might not be long before all 20 clubs have got head coaches, and the job position of football manager in the top flight is no more.
Good morning, 6:05. How are we this morning? Oh, if you're a Liverpool fan, Jesus. 078, oh God, are we taking calls early? honestly. It's plant pot about this morning. This is talkSPORT Breakfast with Arnold Clark. Get the UK's best used car deals guaranteed. Ali's with me. Morning, Alison.
Good morning, my pal. How are you?
What do you reckon?
Listen, I'm telling you, I'm refusing to talk about Liverpool until at least after 6:15. There's only one place we're starting. It's got to be the Arsenal.
You were there, eh?
Oh,
I enjoyed it. I thought they were a good side first half, Bayern.
well, they are a good side.
What about that kid?
17 now.
I know.
Eh?
Oh, give us a
Carroll.
He
was all over it, man. And do you know what I said at half time? Do you know what he was doing? He was finding those. There's his goal in the tail end now. He was finding those wee pockets.
Great goal, by the way.
That Wirtz from Liverpool has been struggling to find. He was different class, the wee fella.
Yeah.
Having said that, I mean, Mikel Arteta's substitution second half, right? You know, you go in, sometimes it's a gamble, you're a coach or a manager. Every one of them, superb. I mean, Madueke scores, Martinelli scores, Calafiori was one of the best players.
He's a good player.
He is a good player, by the way. He's an excellent player. And to cap it all, I said to you, our pal that went up,
Declan.
he was. Do you know something? Do you remember Dave Mackay as a player?
Yeah.
I know that, but
No. He was a Dundee lad, wasn't he?
yeah. But there you are. I'm going to tell you something that might sound ridiculous, right? I never really saw Dave Mackay.
I'm going to say, when did you? I'm older than you. When did you see him?
No, I didn't really. But I always remember John Greggy always tells me Dave Mackay was his favourite player. He said he was absolutely unbelievable. But Evan, and I don't know why. Declan Rice, not having seen the man, he just reminded me about Dave Mackay.
Name's Dave.
Is he really?
No.
I knew that one. He was absolutely immense. He was.
By the way, the older Tottenham fans still talk about one of the best players ever in a white.
Yeah.
In a Tottenham shirt. Excuse me, was Dave Mackay.
Yeah. Well, I'm telling you right now, there he is. Declan Rice. I mean, he even unlucky not to score with his left foot.
People don't realise he's how he covers the ground either.
Brilliant.
He's people say he's a Trevor Brooking type, but
Yeah. Oh, he covers the ground.
Trevor was a great player, but Declan covers more ground.
Declan's power, you know, he uses up his kind of upper body strength to get by people.
Yeah.
And then he's used to the ball. Their delivery from set plays. Bayern was really, really struggling to handle the corner. Saka from the right hand side.
I don't understand it. By the way, talking about set pieces, what is Van Dijk?
Don't know. I've got no idea.
What is he doing there?
No idea. What I would say, in no way, shape or form is it acceptable. However, the 22 boys get his left arm round him, but no, I'm with you, mate.
And then his mate, Kanate, what the hell? What is he doing? What's he thinking about the budget?
Well, what about the second goal? Well, we're all thinking about the budget, but let's not depress ourselves even further. Let's talk about the marking. Kerkez lets the boy inside him. But see, for the second goal, I know it's a small point. He gets by, he gets by one of the boys in the wide position too easy. Far too easy. I only watched the highlights, as I say, and I was kind of half asleep when I was watching them. But, dear me, I could not see that coming. But they had chances as well. Gakpo's got to score the head at the back post.
Oh, for sure.
And I think Van Dijk's got to score.
Even if he just lets that cushion off his head,
Correct.
On target's a goal.
Correct. And Van Dijk's got, you think he's got to score the head and one comes off the bar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's struggling, Virgil, at the moment. I don't know what's
Well,
up.
they're all
Kanate
struggling.
Alongside him. Did someone say the other day he's got contract problems? Good, let him, let
he's
him
up.
run out and see you later.
It looks that way.
Let him go. He is. I've said so many times he's an accident waiting to happen.
Yeah. They just, I don't know, from the highlights I saw as well, Szoboszlai looked the only one again, that was giving him any sort of real return. But listen, Al.
Is it West Ham Liverpool weekend?
I think it is, mate. Some big, by the way, big games at the weekend now. What a result the Chelsea had on Tuesday.
Aye.
And
That's a great game, by the way.
Let's about that the weekend.
Yeah. Where are you?
I'm at Palace Man United.
Oh, yeah.
And then
It was nice to see Elise last night and Eze.
Excellent.
Both
excellent. Oh, by the way, what about the bat of skill, Eze?
Aye.
Oh,
Yeah.
he takes it down, Al. He plucks one right out the sky, megs the boy, right, gets the return.
And you were right in commentary. I'd have finished.
He's got to
He
hit
tried to square it, didn't he?
I know, but with the greatest respect to you and I, he's one of these players that kind of sees maybe things like.
Shares. No. He's
He's still got to hit it. I'm with you.
Aye.
He's got to hit it.
Yeah.
And it's a brilliant goal. The way he brings it down, Noel, and the way
Brilliant touch.
nutmegs and it's brilliant.
And the young kid, we should mention him from Bayern as well.
Aye, Leonard Carroll.
What a good player.
17 years of age. I mean, it's unfair. Well, of course he went out the game second half, but so did Bayern. You know what I mean? It's a little bit unfair to single him out. I thought first half, and by the way, what about their goal? The pass from
Great goal.
Over the top, Gnabry.
By the way, it was a brilliant ball, brilliant cross, and a great finish.
That's what I thought, mate. That's exactly what I thought. He's a player, a young kid's a player. But Arsenal second half, Alan, dear me. I thought they were absolutely.
I went to bed. I watched a good hour and then went to bed.
Well.
Anyway, Plant Pot's been on, right? I don't know if you heard it yesterday. There was a big argument between Liverpool.
I missed him yesterday.
Eh?
I've had Plant Pot on a couple of times, but I missed him yesterday.
Was it yesterday? He was having a right whinge. Let's say a very good morning. What's his name again? Apart from Joe. Sorry, Joe. Hiya, mate.
Joe, how you getting on, mate?
I'm good. Listen, I wasn't having a whinge. I was talking insightfully. I was talking analytically. I was talking pragmatically. Guys, Ali.
Joe, you're in the wrong show for that. That's above our heads, mate.
Have you been working this morning?
You need to keep it simple, Joe. It's 6:30 in the morning.
Listen, I have a lot of energy. I've had 3 coffees.
Brilliant.
I'm ready to go. But
Let's go.
I am going to be slightly pragmatic, but I will say what I want to say. I've got a lot to say.
Of course.
Firstly, I think my name should change from Plant Pot to kind of maybe like an enlightened visionary.
Nostradamus.
Or something like that. Look, guys, I said after Manchester City away, I spoke to Scouse Joe. We had a wonderful debate. We had a wonderful argument. It was very beautiful viewing. I said Slot has to go. And I'm sorry to say, guys, he has to go. It's simple as that. But I want to say more. I want to say why I think he should go.
Okay.
He's completely lost the dressing room. He's showing tactical inflexibility. The atmosphere is very toxic. And I just don't understand how, by keeping him, it's a smart move. It's rewarding failure. It's showing that we don't have standards. And I understand what a lot of fans are saying. It's not the Liverpool way. Now, I'm not going to come on here today and moan like an Arsenal fan and do an AFTV rant. But I want to, as a fan, and I think we as fans should be respected, because I think Liverpool fans are being held to standards that are unattainable. I want to be respected the fact that we are seeing the club that we live and breathe lose 9 out of 12 games, and it's simply unacceptable. And
well, Joe, I had a friend went all the way from Suffolk. He said he wasn't going, then he changed his mind. He went. And I'm not sure he'll go to West Ham, and Suffolk to West Ham's easy. I'm not sure he'll go at the weekend. But, listen, don't get me wrong. Slot is now on thin ice, but what about his 2 centre-backs? They're not helping him, are they? I'm a big lover of Van Dijk. He's having a mare, and Konate's an accident waiting to happen.
Well, I think it's the lack of. I think Slot. I think has to be given. Has to be focused back onto Slot. He's not giving the players confidence. The players don't look like they want to play for them. I understand the players have to take responsibility.
Of course they do.
It is a mess, and we have so little momentum right now. But these players, I do believe in the squad. I do believe in some of the players. And just in regards to Van Dijk and Konate, yes, they have made a few individual errors this season. Yes, they haven't been smart, but I do believe that there's one man that Liverpool have not given enough credit for, and this is our old captain, Jordan Henderson, who I am his number 1 fan. I do believe Liverpool are missing a Jordan Henderson. I'm not saying Van Dijk's a bad leader at all. He's a wonderful leader. We had 2 very good seasons in 23-24 and 24-25. Of course, last season with Van Dijk, we had great rhythm and great momentum. He was very good. But we're missing the leadership in the midfield. We're missing Jordan Henderson's voice. And he is such an underappreciated player. And I'd love to meet him one day and tell him that, because I don't believe...
Well, he'll get to here. Listen, at 1-1, I thought, great chance. Says, Plant Pot, stay there because Ronan wants to give his view. Ronan, a very good morning.
Good morning, Ronan. How are you?
Hello, sir. How are you?
We're very, very well, mate. What are you thinking about last night, my friend?
No, it's not very good, but you've got to give Arnie Slot a chance.
Oh, my God. How many? I keep debating with you guys. The comments agree with me. Everyone agrees with me. I'm sorry, you can't. What do you mean give him a chance? It's enough. You're rewarding failure. I love Slot. I'm not gonna go in on Liverpool like a toxic person. I'm not. I look in the best interest of Liverpool Football Club. I'm very analytical. I'm very insightful. I'm very patient.
I'm beginning to think you're a toffee.
Joe,
I'll shut up.
Joe, I'm going to come in here. Let me come in here, guys. Joe, you're saying you're rewarding failure, right?
Yes.
How about looking at it the other way, right? And it's a simple way to look at it. He won you your best title in a great number of years last year, right?
Yeah.
So how about, why would you not protect and honour a bit of success? rather than
with the man.
Listen. I understand that. That's Ali. You make a great point. I understand that. We are honouring success. Liverpool fans do everything possible to make sure every player at Liverpool Football Club feels valued. We can go on and on and on about all our managers, all our great players.
Right, Lampard. Listen, I'm listening to you, but let Ronan have his say, mate. Here we go. Ronan, back to you.
I'll come back.
I'm saying, so last night, not the best result, but you look at it, Chiesa came on, made a good impact. Ekitike obviously went off, injured. Isak did not make the impact that he is supposed to. The man is 150 million. But you've got to give Slot a chance to mould the team to the way he wants it. Therefore, you can't just go after 9 losses out of 12. It doesn't look good any way you paint it. But therefore, you've got to give him the chance to make the team the way he wants it. You can't just go after 9 games. Let's get rid of him.
All right, look, I'm looking at the time. Lampard, listen, and Ronan's, it's only words. It's only words. You're very welcome. He called back, Lampard. Thank you.
I'll get the two of them back on. Brilliant, lads. We've got to take a break, though.
back page review on talkSPORT with Tesco Mobile for Business. This November, sign up to get a £60 welcome bonus. Offer ends 1st of December. Terms and verification at tescomobile.com/business.
Plant pot, I'm beginning to think you're a toffee. I
Joe,
think you're an Evertonian.
Joe,
Shut up.
Joe, I'm going to come in here.
Oh dear.
Go
6:22. Texts are flying in this morning.
Oh,
Say, Plant pot, you've lost the plot. And Katie is with us for the back pages. Katie.
Haven't quite lost the plot just yet.
It's not you, no. Plant pot's lost the plot.
Well, you wait.
Only half
Come
lost the
7
plot,
o'clock. Well, you come 7 o'clock. You wait
I've been
for
warned
shenanigans
7
this
o'clock, you've
week.
officially lost
Honestly,
the plot.
yeah, you will be saying that at the end of shenanigans. Right, back pages of the newspapers this morning littered with Arsenal and Liverpool. Red hot on the back page of the Daily Mail with a picture of Noni Madueke, who scores his first goal for Arsenal. Yeah. Another headline here on the back page of the Mirror: none better for Arteta after their 3-1 win over Bayern Munich. As for Liverpool, shambolic Liverpool in crisis on the back page of the Times, with lots of players just head in their hands, and Arne Slot with his head in his hands on the back page of The Guardian. Let's start with Arsenal after their 3-1 win over Bayern Munich. Ali, you've seen so many great teams live in recent years. PSG, I remember seeing them out in Parc des Princes.
Brilliant, they were.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And Real Madrid under Carlo Ancelotti. Does this Arsenal team have that same feel about it?
Second half, Katie, last night was as good as I've seen them in a long, long time. I said some last week, Al, am I boring you? You on it? You keeping you up, no?
Yeah.
Big yawn there, man.
Yeah.
Hey, well, I'm having a big yawn.
I'm sick of Arsenal.
So, I'm telling you, I thought they were excellent. I just think there's something different about Arsenal this year. I don't know. I just smell so. Listen, I know they've not won anything yet. I get it. They've done really, really well. I just, even the defeat, when they lost the free kick up at Liverpool, that's when I actually went in. I thought, I fancy them this year.
Yeah.
I did. I just think I just smell something different about them.
They're the best side.
Yeah, and they have been so far.
Well,
Are they capable of losing games? Yes. But even, you look at this, everybody's, there's a couple of points dropped at Sunderland. Actually might be a point gained up at Sunderland, things like that.
But it's November.
I know that.
And these were group stages. Let's not forget that. When it comes down to the nitty-gritty, they've got to... I'm not saying they have to improve anymore.
No, but where I'll back you up, Alan. If you remember last season, PSG didn't exactly start the tournament really, really well.
They lost to Arsenal 2-0, didn't they?
That's my point. But what they did do, they peaked at the right time. Now, Arsenal, I think that's...
They've fallen away in recent years, haven't they?
Yeah.
Which is probably why Arsenal players
that's the only
aren't
question.
getting carried away. Declan Rice was man of the match. Jamie Carragher called him the best player in Europe. Do you agree with that?
Last night, he looked
amazing,
I'm telling you right now, that second half, he looked the best player in Europe. He was awesome. He had the chest out. He was running forward. He was breaking moves up. He was getting forward. He was releasing balls down the left-hand side at Calafiore. Through balls. He was going through himself, forcing Neuer to make a fantastic save. Difficult to argue with Jamie there last night.
What was he doing? You can't get a cab lately. What was he doing for the last... Was it the last goal, Neuer?
I know. He's
flapping around, yeah.
One of those ones. See, once he comes, he's got to get it. And he doesn't, you know what I mean? But you just saw it.
Run, Forrest, run.
Kimmich knew right away that he was never matching Martinelli. Martinelli was always getting away from him.
Yeah.
So once the keeper comes, if he doesn't get it, he's no man's land and he's beat all ends.
That Aubameyang goal's a crack as well when he went round the keeper and somehow got it in. But look, we've really been treated for a couple of great nights.
Oh, we're not just, Chelsea on Tuesday as well.
That was a great game.
That's a fantastic result as well.
Yeah.
But last night, it's funny because I think that was a kind of statement. You're right, but I did say also in comms, guys, that listen, and we both know it, the three of us know it. Bayern Munich will not go away, right? They were well beaten second half, but you can guarantee at the business end they'll be there.
Yeah, and so will Barcelona will improve, Real Madrid will improve.
Of course they will.
Milan got beat, didn't they? Inter got beat, didn't they?
Was it 1-0 at Atletico Madrid? I know.
I think that was their first
Yeah,
loss.
it was. So, I mean, the bottom line is, all the big guns, because the league section, it gives us some brilliant games, and I'm enjoying it. I know Jeff doesn't like it. I do enjoy it. I enjoy the new format. But it gives teams the opportunity to maybe lose one or two games and still be involved in it.
Hey, I'm not having a go at Arsenal. Arsenal are the best side, but I'm just thinking, Arsenal have been there before and blown it, so they've just got to keep these standards up, and they've got every chance of doing the double.
It feels like they've got the squad now. though. Whenever they bring off someone off the bench, everyone's performed, the momentum's
The
continuing.
boys that come on. I mean, Ben White got his first run there, timber, by the way.
Martinelli. Delivering in form. Madueke, first goal for
By the way,
Arsenal.
Odegaard comes back on for 10-15 minutes.
I like it.
Their squad.
Eze at the weekend.
Eze was brilliant.
Yeah.
That piece of skill. I looked at the Man City bench on Tuesday. I was up at Man City. I looked at the Man City bench and I went, that might be the best bench I've ever seen. And then 24 hours later, I looked at the Arsenal bench. I went, that might be the best bench I've ever seen. So that's the difference between those two teams.
Yeah.
So just briefly on Liverpool, this story, shambolic Liverpool in crisis on the back page of the Times. Now, Liverpool have never sacked a manager that won the league in their history. Yeah. Liverpool now on their worst run in 72 years, losing 9 of the last 12 matches in all comps. At what point, Ali, do fans accept that Arne Slot can't go on as manager? Because if you think about other managers that have won the league and then got sacked, Claudio Ranieri was sacked after that famous 2016 Premier League win with Leicester. So was Jose Mourinho after he won the league. And Di Matteo was sacked after winning the Champions League as well. So it has happened to other clubs. It's just whether Liverpool will do it, and if they win, when they will potentially.
I don't think they will in the foreseeable future, and I'll tell you why. I think he has clearly earned his stripes a little bit with, well, not a little bit, a big bit with that league victory. I understand people like Joe. I get it. But it's just a sacking culture.
Lampard.
But it's a sack culture at this moment in time. You don't get results, get rid of the manager. You know, and the perfect example against it.
What
about Arteta? The amount of times that people have wanted Arteta out in the last 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, correct.
Piers Morgan, for example. Piers Morgan's wanting rid of Arteta 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
Miles over, but just as a manager, can't you say, well, what chance have I got? You know, look at Kanati, look at the goals.
Yeah, but
can you say that? Or
no, you can't, because you can't stick your players under the bus, and no matter what happens, they might not be doing their job, and they're clearly not doing their job, but the responsibility ends at you. That's where the buck stops. The buck stops at the manager and the coach's door. So there'll be reasons for it, and there are reasons for it. I mean, the boy goes by Salah too easily. Kirk has the second goal, first goal, Van Dijk, don't know what he's thinking about. You know, you look at all the goals, missed chances, Van Dijk again, Gakpo. So there are lots of reasons for it, but you can't throw your players under the bus. You have to, and you have to take full responsibility. But listen, City went through the same thing last year. City lost 9 out of 12 as well, something like that. And clearly Pep's definitely get more in the bank than Arne Slot. But no, I know it's this day and age, Kate, it's a sack culture. 4 or 5 games, get rid of the manager. It's just that's just too easy. I think my own opinion. Just calm down, and I think Liverpool turn the corner.
All right, Katie's back. She's got a surprise for us. I don't know what it is.
Oh, I know.
Listen, tonight, just quickly, live games at Villa against Young Boys, Forest against Malmo, Strasbourg against Crystal Palace. And if you want to hear Celtic Rangers Aberdeen, listen to Radio Falklands, 6:29.
You're a plant pot, mate.
Backpage review on talkSPORT with Tesco Mobile for Business. This November, sign up to get a £60 welcome bonus. Offer ends 1st of December. Terms and verification at tescomobile.com/business.
when was the last time you saw someone score with a knuckleball free kick? We're going to take a look at why we're not seeing them anymore and explain a bit about how they work. The knuckleball peaked in the 2010s after that Ronaldo strike against Portsmouth in 2008 inspired academy players everywhere. Here's a young Mason Mount.
I tried to base my free kick on Ronaldo, hit the ball by the valve and it moves. So what do you do? Top corner.
Now, no ball is perfectly aerodynamic, so as it travels it creates ever-changing pockets of turbulent air, causing that unpredictable movement. Football's most prolific free kick taker, Juninho Pernambucano, perfected the technique but didn't invent it. He was inspired by players from the 90s and even the 50s. So how do you do it? You have to hit the ball head on with as short a contact time as possible so the ball doesn't spin. Hitting by the valve helps with that short contact time as it's the hardest part of the football. So why don't we see knuckleballs much anymore? It's because players are being told not to shoot from dead ball situations because the XG is so low. In fact, as Opta shows here, since the 08-09 season there's been a 10% reduction in players shooting from free kicks in the Premier League. And in 23-24, a record low of 11 free kicks found the back of the net. And the knuckleball, though spectacular, is imprecise, which is why it's becoming a thing of the past.
Yes. I know it's a while away, yeah?
As
we've ever be out shopping, or are you chopping one of your own trees down on your estate?
No, I'd never get near my own estate.
Really?
But particularly Christmas, I look after my trees.
Do you?
Although I think she's talking about planting maybe another 10,000.
Really? Would they help? It is Thanksgiving. Do you celebrate that?
No, but I was in America 2 years ago for Thanksgiving.
Were you?
They clearly celebrate it.
Yeah.
And I with a wonderful 2 or 3 days over there, get invited very warmly into a family's home, and we celebrated Thanksgiving with them.
All right.
And it was nice, very
Did you
nice.
have a turkey? Bit of turkey?
Yes, yes, it was a whole lot of turkey trimmings, everything.
Yeah.
They celebrated it with a bit of style. Really enjoyed it.
talkSPORT breakfast, Arnold Clark. Get the UK's best used car deals guaranteed. Right, let's head to the phone lines again. He's not on again.
He's not back again, surely.
3717 22 3344 is the number to call. Paul was at Anfield last night. Big Liverpool fan. Morning, Paul.
Morning, Paul.
Morning, Al. Morning, Ali. How are you?
We're well, mate. How about you this morning?
Oh, mate. Listen, the thing I want to address is, I mean, obviously, number one, the atmosphere. It was quiet.
Yeah.
In Anfield, especially for Champions League night.
Yep.
But you know, I sit not far from where Arlie Slot, and when he come out, he had a bit of a demeanour. He didn't look as though this is a big game. Come on, lads. You know, it just didn't seem as though. I don't know. It just seemed as though there's no passion anymore. And it sort of retracts then down to the players, then the players to the fans, and it's just as a collective.
Paul, do you think there's a dressing room problem then? Because there's something wrong. The players are still there. The bench is still, good. And I'm thinking, what is going on here? Is it too many individuals losing confidence, or is there a problem in the dressing room?
Well,
it's a good question, Alan. And to be honest, this is me personally. I think Arne Slot, he's taken on too much. He's never managed superstars. In the team that he sort of acquired, they had some sort of superstars, but these are players that we've moulded into becoming superstars. But when he goes out and spends that amount of money to buy superstars, he's got a dressing room then, or what I feel as though, I think Van Dijk's going to struggle to control a dressing room of superstars because he's never had it before. He's not a Pep Guardiola. Pep Guardiola, I think, is the type of manager to have them sort of superstars and discipline them. I think Arne Slot, because he's never actually had superstars of that quality, I think he's finding it difficult to control them in the dressing room. And maybe the backroom staff also, again, are having the same issues. We don't know what's going on behind closed doors.
No, we don't.
Seems as though it just seems, Al, that they're not gelling. There's no chemistry between the players. And when one is negged out, they all are.
Tell me this, Paul. Paul, just a quick one, because we're going stateside in a moment, but Paul, just, is there a character in that dress room, a Souness or a Phil Thompson, who'd suddenly say, or a Gerrard who'd say, come on, this is garbage, we're letting the boys down here. Come on.
Well, you'd normally take that back to having, let's say, a Scouser in there, who's homegrown, who'd actually fire them up. But at the moment, you've got the likes of, we've got Curtis Jones, and Curtis has come out and quite clearly said he was disappointed and he's slated the team. But I don't think he's big enough to stand up to the superstars, no.
Yeah. Surely. All right. Well, Paul, listen, thank you.
Thanks, Paul.
We're going to play that Curtis Jones interview around 7 o'clock, mate, so hang on for that. Paul, thank you. Now, it's returned, one of Ali's favourites of the NFL on talkSPORT 2 tonight, in a very special edition of Thanksgiving action. That's right. It's a very, very happy Thanksgiving to our listeners from across the pond. And as it's custom on Thanksgiving, there's a stellar lineup of NFL to get stuck into. Of course, talkSPORT 2 will bring you a brilliant night of coverage to go with the festivities. The Kansas City Chiefs are at the Cowboys, followed by the Bengals at the Baltimore Ravens. For a bit more on all this, we're very pleased to welcome NFL analyst for talkSPORT and Sky Sports, Phoebe Schechter. Phoebe, a very, very good Phoebe. I don't know where I'm getting Phoebe from. Phoebe, morning.
Phoebe, how are you? Good morning.
Good morning, gentlemen.
I'm sorry, Phoebe. God, honestly.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's early over here, Phoebe, man. It's far too early for us. How are you this morning?
Oh, I'm wonderful, especially because Thanksgiving is one of my favorite holidays where it's pretty much geared around just eating a whole ton of food. So this holiday was made for me.
Phoebe, I'm going to tell you, I don't know, you wouldn't have heard there, I was mentioning to Big Al, I was lucky enough to be stateside 2 years ago for Thanksgiving. We were welcomed into this wonderful family's house and we just had the best couple of days over there. I tell you, guys really go for it, don't you?
It's huge. It's bigger than Christmas for us because it's non-denominational, and I love it because there's no expectations. You just show up, you bring food, you hang out with friends, whomever that may be, and of course you have football on as well. So it's just the perfect holiday.
Phoebe, not couple of big games. The Lions against the Packers, a cracker. I lived in Detroit for a while, and I know what it means. And suddenly they've got a good side.
This is huge. I mean, these two teams played each other earlier on, and the Packers had the Lions number, but the Lions have just gone on this upwards trajectory, whereas the Packers have been a little bit up and down. And you talk about a divisional game. I mean, the NFC North right now is so competitive. Lions, Packers, Bears. I mean, these guys these three are at the top of it all. And so to have these games this weekend, it's going to start to decide who could potentially make it to the playoffs, because one of those three will not be making it to the playoffs.
Phoebe, what about the other game coming up as well? I think it's an absolute belter. The Cowboys play the Chiefs. Now, I was lucky enough to be I was in Vegas last week and I watched the Cowboys against the Raiders. I thought Dak Prescott was tremendous. But that is a big, big game. Kansas, as we know, I think last week they were, well, I wouldn't say they were fortunate, but they won in overtime. They don't look the same team. And Mahomes has got, I think, a real job in his hands.
Oh man! First off, I was not jealous at all, Allie. I saw you out there. I saw
what
you
a
living
trip.
your best life.
Phoebe,
Don't
you better believe it. I'm going to tell you something else, Phoebe. Wait till I tell you. I might.
He's not mentioned the cheerleaders.
I might as well gloat while I'm on. We were pitch side for the game in Vegas, and obviously, Phoebe, you forget. See when you're pitch side. See when you see the speed. See when you hear and feel the hits. Honest to goodness, it was magical. It really was. Loved my trip.
Oh, it's good. Yeah, it gets you hyped as well. It's so amazing. And then to now have the Cowboys playing, I mean, they have such a history from the 1960s of playing on Thanksgiving, and this game is massive. I mean, coming off of a pretty much walk-off field goal against the Eagles, again, divisional rival.
Yeah.
The NFL loves these storylines. This game's going to be huge, and this is the first time for the Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes, who is a Texas boy, has ever played in Dallas, which seems crazy. So it's supposed to be en route to be the most watched Thanksgiving game in all of history.
Will the Ravens have too much for the Bengals?
You know what? The biggest thing with the Bengals is Joe Burrow is going to be playing. I think it's going to be a lot more tightly contested, but I think the Ravens should and can do it. But the Ravens are coming off a 22% success rate game.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you like the NFL or not. Those are terrible numbers.
Phoebe, wait, I've been asked to ask you. I've never heard of it before. A turducken? What's that? Is that where you smash someone in the nose, or what's a turducken?
Basically, this is a Thanksgiving tradition that was started by John Madden. Madden, the NFL, like our EA game as well. He was a great coach and commentator. It's a chicken and a duck within a turkey, and like it has 6 legs. Oh my gosh, it's wild. And so at the end of these games, the players get the turkey leg of the game. Brilliant. And on the field they grab a turkey leg, and the MVP of the game gets to eat it.
Oh, brilliant. Phoebe, just a quick one. How do you think my Rams are doing? Stafford's been brilliant, hasn't he? Although, do you know, I was at the game, and that SoFi Stadium is absolutely ridiculous. I'm a little bit concerned. I said to Ollie, our producer who loves his NFL, I'm just a little bit concerned. Darnold threw 4 interceptions for the Seahawks against the Rams, and they still had a kick at the end to win it. I know they never, but I'm just a wee bit concerned for my Rams.
I think the biggest thing right now is you've got Sean McVay, and he is phenomenal. And you have the best duo of a quarterback in Matthew Stafford and the receiver of Devontae Adams. I mean, those two together are like amazing. Brilliant. With Puka Nacua. It's the long game. Sean McVay will come through with this. I just think Chris Shula had the number of Sam Darnold. They've played each other before defensively. So, no, I love your Rams. How can you not love watching them? And they're having fun.
They certainly are.
Phoebe, you probably know this one, but who was it? 1 if by land, 2 if by sea. Who was that?
What do you mean?
Phoebe,
There's no
help you. Phoebe, 1 if by land, 2 if by sea.
1 if by land.
It's like an old saying, isn't it?
No. Was it Paul Revere? In the war of when the US were fighting the Brits and the French were involved, and if the Brits were coming by land, 1 candle in the window. If they were coming by sea, coming into the harbour, 2 candles in the window. And there's a great restaurant in Greenwich Village, New York, called 1 if by land, 2 if by sea.
It's only 300 years ago, Phoebe. We thought you might have got that one.
Appreciate you guys.
Phoebe, have a great Thanksgiving.
Enjoy Thanksgiving, Phoebe.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Thank you. I'm forgetting Phoebe lives in London now, doesn't she?
By the way, it's only 3. You're quizzing her about something that happened over 300 years ago.
By the way, I was watching telly the other day and the guy brought it up.
I'd never heard of that.
Away you go, there's a great restaurant in 19, what's the street? Oh, God, I used to remember the street in Greenwich Village. Steakhouse, brilliant. Lovely. And do you know what? I came back from
by the way,
I come back from New York, right? Greenwich Village, and I mentioned it, and people were texting me for months. I'm going to New York. What's that restaurant called again? The restaurant called me and said, "Don't know who you are, but you're welcome. We have champagne, we have steak. You're welcome to come anytime you like."
You're never over there. I'm over there. Why don't I just go and see I'm you?
Well, you got American history.
You can't.
Paul Revere, I think it was.
You can't go wrong with those steakhouses over there. I mean, they're different class. I took the boys, was it a couple of years ago? I took the big one for his 18th, and we Harris came with us, and I walked out the restaurant, my pockets inside out, man. They cleaned me out. No, there was steaks, there was mashed potato, you name it, mushrooms, a lot.
Well, you can get mushroom and mashed
I know,
potato,
but
but
no,
the steaks are brilliant.
The steaks are incredible, aren't they?
Right, don't forget you can watch tonight's Thanksgiving NFL action live on talkSPORT 2. It's from 10 o'clock, and since we're in the Thanksgiving spirit, we've got another huge competition for you. You've only got until tomorrow, 4 p.m. Don't miss your last chance to kick off 2026 by winning an epic trip to Vegas, thanks to our friends at Virgin Hotels Las Vegas. By the way, I seen the other day, I was hoping we'd get rid of him, Big Ginge. He was doing his commentaries. I was thought,
by the way, he's flying.
Still here?
He's flying.
No, he's not. No, he's got no offers.
He's got no offers?
He says, I can't wait to go, Alan, but I've got no offers.
Well, I'm going to tell you something, right? I was over there, as you know, last couple of weeks there, and he's all over the place over there. They're loving him. They can't. They cannot.
Get yourself an agent, you numpty.
Oh, he'd be brilliant over there, the big fella.
And he's like an American, isn't he?
Aye. Yeah,
he's a big lump, isn't he?
Rufus rough cut.
Not long ago until now, you and your best mate could be flying upper class. From London to Vegas, checking into a luxury spa villa for 4 incredible nights at Virgin Hotels Las Vegas. Cheering from the stands as the Las Vegas Raiders, they take on the Kansas City Chiefs. And you get $5,000 in cash to spend on whatever you like. What about that? So clear your calendar. Mind you, don't tell Rachel. So clear your calendar from January 2nd to January 7th, 2026, because nothing starts a new year like Vegas. Good luck.
21 plus, UK excluding Northern Ireland. For a chance to win, text WIN to 83338. Text at £2 plus standard network rate. Bill payer's permission required. Or call 03434239761. Calls are charged at standard rate. All entries must be received by the 28th of November at 4 p.m. This is a network promotion. Run across talkSPORT, Virgin Radio UK and Talk. Full terms and conditions at talksport.com.
believe you're excited about Thanksgiving. Hey, we've get the turkey.
Oh, aye. It was brilliant.
I could see having a case of Coors or something.
It was fantastic. We were over in northern Florida, and we got invited in, and there was 2 families, and it was a whole. It was a whole shebang. We were over fishing, and we got invited. A couple of our American friends invited us.
You can't have fish for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it's turkey.
Oh no, wait a minute. I just can't calm down. At ease every day. I said we were over fishing. I didn't say we had fish. I says we're over fishing. Right, we did have turkey. We didn't have that thing with 6 legs coming around. I need to tell you now. What was that one again?
What? Sorry, he's talking to me as well.
All right, okay.
Make sure to introduce Katie. Everyone knows Katie's voice, you clown. Katie, what have we got?
Hello. Okay, so we're going to be talking about Tottenham's 5-3 defeat in a thrilling game against PSG. Spurs went ahead twice, but then the reigning European champions came roaring back. Kolo Muani scored 2 goals against the club he's on loan from. Vitinha with a glorious hat-trick.
He's a good player.
Such a good player and such a good goal. His first one, a rocket from range.
What a hit. What a hit.
After the game, Thomas Frank praised his Spurs players for the way they responded to Sunday's 4-1 defeat at the Emirates.
Pleased with the performance. It was the reaction I wanted from the players, from the team. Been working very hard on that. The players, the staff, me, to make sure that we responded well and bounced back, because that's crucial after a bad performance.
So that's exactly, yeah.
Whoa, rewind. Bounce back. They conceded 5.
Yeah, 9 in 2 games.
No.
Whoa. Thomas.
Just calm down.
Thomas.
He's got to come in and give his team a boost. He can't come in and slaughter them, right? So he's trying to look at the positives, and the positives are they scored 3 goals.
You've gone soft.
No. If he comes out and canes them, he might lose them for the
No,
next...
you don't have to cane them. Just say, look, again, we just conceded too many sloppy goals. We've got to stop it.
Hey, I think they know that, right?
Do you think Tottenham played well then?
I haven't seen it.
Okay.
I've only saw the first half goals, to be brutally honest with you. I saw the Charleston's header, and I saw...
They were good up until 2-2 and then gave it back through sloppy defending, and then PSG capitalised.
Yeah, I couldn't comment because I didn't see the game. But what I would say is, yeah, poor 5 goals, but they scored 3.
It's amazing when you've been a manager, you're in that, you're on that manager's ladder.
No, but come on. He comes out and slaughters them, and he's in trouble. He can't slaughter them. He'll have a word with them privately.
I remember you coming out once. I brought 2 Rangers too. And you were trying to say, oh no, we're getting back on track.
All right,
He's got you there.
I've changed.
Okay, what else we got?
Okay, so that was Thomas Frank, and it's fair to say that Jason Cundy was not impressed at all by the interview either.
Oh, here we go.
You conceded 5! What part of this is good? What part of this is okay?
Well, because we played well. You can't get away from the fact we did play well tonight. We played well. We were better than we were against Arsenal. Played a different formation. We played 2 up front. We looked more adventurous. Bit more pressing in midfield. Energy all over the park.
Well done, lads.
Okay.
Excellent work. Well done.
Shambles at the back. We've got to be better on the edge of the box. We've got to stop shots coming in at Vicario. No, free hits in and around the box. People have got to die. Put the bodies on the line. But I'm not going to sit here and slaughter us. PSG are a world-class outfit. All right? If we play like that in the Premier League, we'll be all right. I'm telling you, we'll be fine.
Conceded 5 goals, mate.
All right, we're playing PSG.
5.
I know.
5.
Number 5. I hear you.
5.
Vitinha.
Number
5.
5.
Number 5.
5.
Number 5.
5 goals.
I tell you what, Katie Alley, very soon now, the chunk. Jamie will need to go and see Dr. Fraser Crane. He is going to need counselling. Dr. Malfi, have you got 5 minutes?
Well, there you are. I'll ask you the question. You want to have a Thomas Franks interview. Jamie's clearly a Tottenham man. Really concerned at the weekend, and so he should have been with that performance. But he thought they did a lot better last night. I know they lost 5 goals.
Number 5.
I'm trying to give you some balance. You're not going to
look at the time, 6:55.
You're not going to win games if you lose goals at 5 goals. I get that totally. But what they're trying to do clearly is take some positives from a disastrous defensive display.
Yeah, all
so
right.
That's what they're trying to do.
Katie, thank you, Katie. Katie's back a wee bit later with a few surprises. Right, still to come on breakfast.
Superstar Breakfast preview on talkSPORT with Travis Perkins. Download the new improved app to easily manage your accounts and quotes. Number 5.
London Derby coming up as well. Oh dear, we'll give him another 5.
What a game that is.
Right, former Liverpool winger Bolo Zenden is with us next to tell us it's time, oh dear, for his compatriot Arne Slot to go after that loss to PSV last night. That was a look ahead, all thanks to our brilliant Travis Perkins.
Superstar Breakfast preview on talkSPORT with Travis Perkins. Get free next day track delivery. Head to travisperkins.co.uk or download the app.
For every good signing a club makes, there's bound to be a few that don't work out. And Man United have certainly had their fair share of those, especially since the end of their golden age under Sir Alex Ferguson. Here are just some of the Red Devils' worst signings since Fergie. First up, Alexis Sanchez. Sanchez joined United from Arsenal back in 2018 and became the highest paid player in the Prem. He'd averaged almost 1 goal every 2 games for the Gunners, but in his 45 games for Man United, he only managed 5 goals. Not what you want from a star striker. Next up, Radamel Falcao. He earned himself the nickname the Tiger for his sheer efficiency and the way he used to pounce upon the mistakes of defenders. But at Man United, he was way more pussycat than Tiger, to be honest. All he managed in 29 Man United games was 4 goals. Moving on, things couldn't have gone much worse for Jadon Sancho at Man United. Yeah, it would have been hard to outdo his Borussia Dortmund form, but 12 goals in 83 games is not great. Things got worse after a public fallout with manager Erik ten Hag. Sancho said he was being made a scapegoat. Ten Hag said there'd been a discipline issue. It all ended up with Sancho going back to Germany. Next, Erik ten Hag probably thought he was being smart in sticking to what he knew when he signed Antony from his former club Ajax. But the £86 million Brazilian hasn't really been able to hack it in the Prem. Chances are Anthony's Man United days are numbered. Next, the curse of the Man United number 7 shirt. Not an easy act following Ronaldo, Cantona, Beckham and George Best, but Memphis Depay was another striker who was apparently allergic to scoring for United. He scored just 7 in 53 appearances, a huge letdown since he'd helped PSV win the Dutch league just a season before joining. Last one, Angel Di Maria was set to be United's landmark signing when he joined in 2014, but one season later, he was already on his way out. 4 goals in 32 games was just not good enough, given he'd broken the British record transfer fee when he signed. And those are just a few examples. To be honest, the list could go on and on. Unfortunately, that's probably why Man United haven't won the Prem for a while, and why it might take a few more years before they're in contention again.
Past 7. What do you mean you can't talk to them? Maybe they don't want you to talk. I mean, there's no correspondence.
They've told me
between Ali's microphone and the production.
They've told me to stop complaining. But for a new studio, I mean, how can it possibly be that I cannot speak to the boys in there and you can't?
Very. No.
Well, I mean, why is there no?
And I can't understand what he says to me.
Why are there no buttons for me to press? I can speak to the lads.
Maybe they don't trust you.
Maybe
I thought about that.
That's fair. So you know, can we not get one of those here? One of those.
Well, we only spent $3 million on the studio, so do you want a bit more now?
Yeah. Well, no matter how much one of those.
Isn't it? Why do they keep pulling a chair in and taking the chair back out?
I know. Why is that space over there? Why can we not look at that beautiful window? Have the best view in London, and we've got a big, massive, blocked-out window.
Well, at least the telly's working.
Oh, mate, just move the telly along there. We've got the telly there, and we can look out the window. That's that.
Right, talkSPORT breakfast with Arnold. 19 Barrow Street, Greenwich Village. There you go. 19 Barrow.
Is that what it is?
One at Berlin, two at Bussy, Paul Revere, American Patriot.
What's that got to do with the steakhouse? What's that got to do with it?
Because there's Thanksgiving coming up, and that's what it is. And then,
what are you talking about? What's that got to do with this restaurant?
So he warned the American public. Grass them up, the British soldiers, the redcoats are coming, put one candle in the window if they're coming by land and two in there if they're specific to warn the American military.
Right, in 17, whatever it was.
It doesn't matter.
Well, what's that got to do with the restaurant?
Because the restaurant's really good and that's what it's called, one at Berlin, two at Bussy.
That's what it's called?
Correct.
It's a long name for a restaurant.
It's a great restaurant.
When you go for a steak and that really rolls off the tongue, doesn't it?
You'd be surprised. You got to know people to get in there, Ali. What a mess at Anfield. PSV inflicted the latest defeat last night to pile the misery on Arnie Slot. The back pages are not good reading. If you're Slot, shambolic Liverpool in crisis reads in the Times newspaper, as well as woeful Liverpool sink to a new low. 9 defeats in the last 12 games, which is frightening, really, in all comps. Worst run of form since 1954. Can you believe that? When Ali was just 3. Conceded at least 3 goals in 3 consecutive games for the first time in 33 years. So is it a complete crisis at Anfield? It doesn't look like ending either soon, does it? Think about it. Midfielder Curtis Jones, Scouser, described the situation after the game last night in an interview with RTE.
Just wanting to be a man out there and just wanting to tackle someone and just be a dog out there. And it's not always the fact that, you know, I've got these lads who are nice on the ball that, you know, we just play, like go and smash someone and you know, it comes from me as well. I'm not saying that the other lads have to go and do it, because I'm the same. Not be so nice where teams are coming here thinking, oh, we're going to win here, we're going to score 2, 3, 4 goals. No, you're coming here, and this used to be, you know, it used to be a place that you hated to come, you know, with the fans, with us, and how we played, and now we go and press, and we're just absolute dogs, and then we have the ball, and then we play, whereas now, you know, we hardly even play. You know, there's times when we do play, but off the ball stuff, I think that's the stuff that has to change. Just unacceptable, if I'm honest. As I said, yeah, I don't even have the words. I'm past being angry inside it, to where I'm at the point now to where, like, I just don't have the words. I can't, you know, it's hard to actually find the word. You know, I play and a fan, and I'm seeing it like this, where, you know, from a long time, you know, I haven't experienced a team playing this bad, and results like this. But at the end of the day, we've still got that badge on our chest. So until that badge goes, you know, we're always going to fight and try and get this team back to where it needs to be, and show the whole world why Liverpool is the best team in the world. But as of now, yeah, we're in the it needs to change.
There you go, Curtis Jones talking to RTE. By the way, congratulations, PSV. Look, we shouldn't take anything away from them, because they played open football, didn't they? They attacked every chance.
Well, they had a go.
But I tell you what, Curtis makes a point there, Alan. I was I was flicking over last night, and I came to the conclusion no one's scared of going to Anfield now.
That's the point. That's the point. The point I'm trying to make there. They obviously clearly feel, and correctly, that there's an extreme vulnerability about Liverpool at this moment in time. That the confidence looks shot to pieces.
Remember, they walked down the stairs, touched that sign, this is Anfield. You think, oh, here we go, this is going to be hard.
Yeah.
Right, so does Andy Slot have what it takes to turn this mess around? Let's say a very good morning to former Liverpool and Dutch international, knows all about PSV as well, Bolo Zenden. Bolo, very good morning.
Good morning, Bolo. How are you?
Good morning, guys.
Whoa, what a result for PSV, first of all. Brilliant.
Yeah, it was. It was an amazing result for PSV on the night. No one really expected it. Of course, as you just mentioned, as Curtis Jones also said, is like the teams that come to Anfield actually think that there's something to get from that place, and that's not a good sign, of course. And to be honest, the game was rather equal during big parts of the game. You have two teams that like to go forward, two teams that play quite open, and Liverpool did get many opportunities into the box, but they didn't bite. I mean, they barked, but they didn't bite. And on the other end, PSV, when they did get the chance, especially second half on the breaks, they performed those breaks perfectly.
Yeah.
Bolo, looking at it, I mean, you're right to obviously compliment PSG, thoroughly deserve it, and clearly clubs, when they're playing against Liverpool right now, they can smell blood, and as a player, we all know what that's like, you know, when you can sense a little bit of lack of confidence in the opposition. But can you believe what we're seeing from Liverpool at this moment in time?
No, the thing is, as I said before, it's not that they play really bad in the sense of that they don't have a grip on the game, but it's just that every time the game gets taken away from them by not scoring the goals, and as soon as they go down, then they can't turn it around. And previously, like even obviously last year, whenever they go behind, they find something to get back into the game. But it seems like at the minute the confidence is that low that they can't find a way to turn it around.
What about fellow Dutchman Virgil van Dijk? Listen, for me, he was a Rolls Royce. Just lately, something's not right with him. I don't know whether it's Kanate who is making him nervous. But again, what that handball, the goal they give away, what is he thinking about there?
Yeah, for me, it was a really strange moment. He did get a slight push in the back, and for whatever reason, he put his hands up. And if he would have put two hands up, then maybe it would have been more obvious that he got that little push. But to put one hand up was a big risk to take. And then, as you said, it's that's obviously the first goal, and then on the other goal where Konate is missing the ball, and then you get the break. It's hard to take when the players that you could normally rely on are making mistakes as well.
Yeah. Bolo, what about just a quick one on Eredivisie? I'm looking at it, PSV going well, Feyenoord going well. I think Feyenoord are at home to Celtic tonight, so we wish them well there. I'm only joking.
What?
Like, calm down. I'm only joking. But look, I'm looking at the Champions League. Ajax. I mean, what's happening there? Sitting bottom. I think, was it Benfica that beat them 2-0 at the weekend? Yeah. I remember, was it a year ago, 2 years ago, they had a diabolical start. What's going on with Ajax this season, mate?
Well, the problem there is there's a lot of turmoil within the club. Ajax come back from a period where they had a technical director, Mislintat, who spent about 100 million, which is a massive amount of money for players that are not performing, and they're trying to turn things around, but they just don't have the quality within the squad. When they played Galatasaray as well, I think Galatasaray had on every position a better player.
Yeah.
It's the same now. Everybody who plays Ajax thinks that they can get a result. They lost that little bit of aura around them, and they're in big trouble now. Also in the league, it's not looking good for them. They got rid of the manager, which is never a good sign. So that's there's still a long way for Ajax to go ahead. I think the technical director has put his position free to take over. Probably that talks about Jordi Cruijff stepping in as new technical director. So there's still a lot to happen at Ajax before they're back to winning ways.
Bolo, one last one. I'm pretty certain you would know Arne Slot very well. Can he turn it around? Can he handle this pressure?
Well, I think he can, but on the other hand, it's the first time ever in his career that he lost so many games. So for him, it's a relatively new situation. But let's be honest, if you see what he's done last season, then you can tell what he's capable of. And, well, hopefully he'll get the time to turn it around, but it has to be rather quick.
Yeah, Bolo, brilliant. Thank you.
Thanks very much for your time, mate. Have a good day.
Cheers, guys.
Bolo's ending there.
It's
right.
Amazing, I'm just thinking, I mean, you're right. We obviously automatically and correctly from this side we'll look at the Liverpool, collapse, if you like. But what a result that is for if you're PSV. What a result!
I was flicking over, Alan. Every time I flicked over, it was PSV.
Yeah,
got the ball. Boom, bodies forward. Attack.
What about Rangers and Celtic tonight? You see them getting in? I mean, Rangers.
I don't know, Ali. To be honest, I think Rangers might have a better chance at home.
Celtic going to Feyenoord. You don't know what you just don't really know what you're going to get from Celtic either. Or Rangers. I've got to say, Callum, what a hit at the weekend, by the way. What you see the goal?
Yeah.
What a hit just comes on his left foot.
That was that a turnaround in the season?
Well, maybe.
Hearts playing well.
Yeah.
Beat Aberdeen.
Yeah.
And then Celtic getting away with a 96-minute goal.
Yeah, you never know these things. Yeah, but I'm interested to see how they both do
tonight. Did Hibs get beat the other night?
Hibs get beat at Motherwell. Seemingly well beaten at Motherwell, by the way. Motherwell seemingly played very well. Yeah, Motherwell fans are happy with the way they're knocking it about as well.
Well, it's good. At least there's competition there.
Correct.
Coming up, we hear from Saka, who's full of praise of Ali's new favourite player, and rightly so, Declan Rice. That's coming next on talkSPORT.
Holy moly, guacamole. I mean, that's remarkable.
Why am I nervous?
You're going to see why in a minute.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Guess who's back?
Right, can you turn them cameras off? Katie is back with us for a bit of this.
Shenanigans. Shenanigans. Shenanigans.
Yes, it's
Well,
time.
why are you laughing and why are you excited?
I know what's
Excited
coming.
Shenanigans. I'm easily excited, to be fair.
The last time I seen Katie smile at this, she made Gabby look alright.
Well, that's just what's happening.
Well, this is exactly
One of
what's
us is getting
going to happen. It's Alan's favourite part of the week. Yes, it's time for Shenanigans. Ali McCoist, you're making your debut. Congratulations. Are you excited?
I'm thrilled.
Yes, and this is a big one. This is a big one that we are doing today. It's.
By the way, you've shaped up this morning. You've been up early in the shower, haven't you? Done the barnet a lot. He normally walks in here just straight out of bed.
And you, Katie, was going to surprise me with shenanigans.
Exactly. Well, this is the Beauty and Wellness Quiz. Beauty and the Beast. Of course, you two are the beauties. And we're doing it because...
Well escaped. Well escaped.
Simon Cowell explains how he's ageing in reverse. This is a story in the front pages of The Sun. No. It's quite wacky, this, though. He gets his blood removed, washed and put back. It helps me age
I've heard of
backwards.
That. Yeah, we've heard of
Seriously? Really?
Yeah. Oh, well, a lot of rock stars do it.
Okay, well, it is time for the Beauty and Wellness Quiz. You two have some props.
There's a lot of rock they do. They change their blood. It gives you a bit of...
I beg your pardon?
Yes.
Right, so remember, you can watch us on CTV and YouTube because this is going to be well worth the watch. I brought in some props for you two to wear.
Right.
So open up, you've each got a bag.
Yes.
Open each one of them up and please put them on your face.
Hold on a minute.
Now, Alan, you've got mine. That is
we've got one of these.
£400, Alan, that one is. Right, Ali, I'm going to have to help you with yours.
Am I robbing a bank later?
So both of these
my God.
are infrared masks. So infrared is used to boost collagen and reduce lines and wrinkles. Oh my word, Ali McCoist.
I need about 4 of these.
Oh my goodness. Okay, right, let's keep that.
I swear to
Alan, how are you getting on? Right, there's a strap. Use the strap.
You strap me up here. Come on.
No.
I don't want to ruin it.
Right.
We've got one of these, Katie.
Did you like it?
Well, I went up my bed the other night and I thought I was going into bed with Darth Vader. Honestly.
I feel like Michael Crawford.
Right, Alan, let me help you.
Michael Crawford live from Her Majesty.
Okay.
By the way, I cannot believe you.
I'm not going to break it because that's...
Katie, I swear, I cannot believe his head is too big for that mask.
Hold that. Right, here we go.
That's not going in your mouth.
Okay, you hold that. Right, it's on.
Sorry, Katie,
Here we go. It's on. Here we go. Oh my goodness.
Do you know who you look like with that on?
Michael Crawford?
No. Michael Myers. Who was Michael Myers?
He was in one of them comedies.
Give me the music. No. Oh, that's Mike Myers. Have I got it wrong? I thought Michael Myers was the guy out of Halloween.
I need to just hold that there because it doesn't quite
It must do. You're scared of stretching, aren't you?
Who's the guy out of Halloween?
And then
I can't hear him.
Right, and then hold that in your hand. Okay, right.
Here
we go.
Ed, I can hear you shouting at me. I've lost my... Where's my thing?
Okay, right. The Beauty and Wellness Quiz. Absolute carnage going on in the studio right now. Hold on to that. Okay. So, hold that. Okay, right.
The music of the night.
Give me the Halloween music. Do. How do I go again?
Question number 1.
Yes.
Ali McCoist, what is a face mask?
What is a face mask?
the one that I can't believe.
A face mask is something you put on for your skin.
Yes, that's
or a protective mask in ice hockey.
Well, we're talking about beauty treatment. So 1-0 to Ali McCoist.
There we are. Thank you.
Question number 2, Alan. What do you do with an exfoliator?
A what?
An exfoliator.
Oh, you do your nails.
Wrong.
An exfoliator is something steams you. It steams your skin and cleans your skin.
Something about skin, but not steaming. Both incorrect.
I know what it is.
Last chance.
It's flaky skin. You get rid of the flaky skin.
Yes, I'm going to give that. Okay, Alan Brazil with a point here. Now, this is a tricky question. What is retinol?
Oh, dear me. This sounds kind of painful, that, doesn't it?
Retinol.
Retinol, is it something to do with the retina? Is it something to do with the eye? It's something to do. It's definitely a head thing. A retinal.
It's anti-aging.
Yes. That's what.
No, Ali, you talk out of it.
You know, idea how daft you look.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to get some singles on these two. This is too
What is
funny.
a retinal? Is it some?
It's an anti-aging skincare ingredient. Probably a bit too hard. So we'll move on to question number 4. Now, this is funny. What are polynucleotides?
Polynucleotides.
I was going to say that was my question, but
I'll give you
I've heard that it's Ali's.
I'll give you that. Polynucleotides.
Gonna have to push you for an answer.
It's that's a clue.
It's plastic washing up in the Clyde side.
It goes on the face.
It's an anti-aging cream.
No, that's not the answer to all of these questions. Alan, you look very scary. Alan, any idea? Polynucleotides.
I'm going to keep
polynucleotides.
Do you know what I'm going to do?
It's pulses. Pulses to get the blood flowing better.
No.
Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this home at night, and I'm going to come out the wee man's wardrobe.
By the way, why am I holding this?
I'm not
No,
kidding.
because that keeps everything powered. The answer to polynucleotides is facial injections from fish sperm.
Oh dear.
So fish sperm that goes on the face.
Is that?
Yes.
I want to know who found out that was a good idea. Yeah. Right, whoever found out that was a good idea should be jailed immediately and locked up and the key thrown away. Listen, what about me coming out? I'm going to come out the wardrobe tonight at 11:30.
Have you seen yourself on the camera?
Just when the wee man goes to his bed, I'm going to stick my head out and give him a wee wave. Imagine the wee man. The wardrobe door opens and his dad comes out with us. Oh man, I
You
like
look terrifying. Right, let's try one more. Okay, What is collagen?
Yeah, I know what that is.
Okay, go on then.
That's the skin.
Okay, Alan, what's collagen?
Yeah, collagen's a cream, isn't it, where you put on your face?
Yeah.
It's a protein.
Very much a protein.
That keeps the skin firm.
Very much.
Okay, final question to you both. Which TalkSport colleague would you most want to go on a spa weekend with?
Oh, I'm sitting next to him.
I mean, look at you both.
Yeah, big old. Yeah.
Bottle of whispering.
Yes. When you and I could sit for hours with this on, you'd struggle getting the whispering in though right now, wouldn't you?
We'd find a way.
Also, when you take these masks off, you're then going to have very youthful, glowing skin.
What does it do? I'm not kidding you. We've got one. What does it do?
It boosts.
Set the music. That's it. You know what I mean? Hey, now listen. Picture the scene. Wee man.
Hey, by the way,
your dad's.
Do you know who had a good question right? Simon Jordan. I reckon he's got about 6 of these. Don't you? Yeah. You know something lately? He's glowing.
Aye. I think. Listen,
I think he's moving.
You guys are fascinated by them.
I love that.
So what we need to do is get you both one of these. Alan, you've got mine, which is currently £400, which is probably a bit too expensive. But this one is going by Mickey. It's actually going. So between yourselves, you can discuss which one to have. So who actually won the beauty and wellness quiz?
Well,
Ollie?
he had about 6 questions. I got 1, by the way.
2 1 to me. What about that music?
Ali, you won.
I've got 1 question.
What about that music for Halloween? Give us it again, Ed.
I'm going to get one of these for you for Christmas. There we go. The beauty and wellness quiz with infrared masks, which you can probably ask for Christmas.
Where's the plant pot gone?
Harris Dad's coming home tonight.
By the way, I'm getting used to you wearing that.
I don't mind.
Yeah.
Just the wee
Your skin looks great now.
Just the wee head coming out. Harris, good evening. The wee man would just kill out.
Imagine him.
Imagine me coming out the wardrobe and the wee man. You rang. That was great.
I'm glad you enjoyed that. There we go. Your skin looks great as well.
Can I take it off now?
Yes, you can.
Very good. Hopefully I've not stretched that too much.
No, it's okay.
Right, coming up, things we do here. Coming up, 7:30.
Shenanigans. 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 Who doesn't love the Ryder Cup, the competition that ignites and unites the greats of golf like no other? 1927 brought us the very first edition at the Worcester Country Club in Massachusetts. For the first 22 editions, when it was just British and Irish golfers versus the US, America were only beaten 3 times. But in 1979, in came Europe, and in came Seve Ballesteros, who went on to win 5 of them. Since Team Europe became a thing, the head-to-head reads Europe 13, USA 9. Europe's last away win was the miracle at Medina in 2012. America hasn't won on European soil since 1993 at the Belfry. So what about the money? The most recent Ryder Cup in Rome drew in a record 271,000 spectators and boosted the Italian economy by 262 million euros. The PGA of America TV deal with NBC is worth $440 million, but 2025 will be the first time ever that the US team will receive a fee for playing. Of course, in Rome, legend has it Patrick Cantley refused to wear his cap because he wasn't being paid to wear it, though he insisted it simply didn't fit. Either way, Team Europe have made it clear they're more than happy to keep playing for the thrill, joy and prestige of the Ryder Cup.
7:36. When was the last time you were at the theatre? A long time ago.
No, I occasionally go. I think I went to see Eddie Izzard when he played Everything and Great Expectations. I sometimes go along myself on a Monday or Tuesday night, believe it or not.
Oh, away you go.
No, I'm telling you, I do.
Do you really?
Yeah. I've got nothing to do. If it's Millwall...
Ed does that. You go, Ed.
I like that. Yeah, well, Ed and I will go. If there's nothing on a Monday...
Popcorn Ed, he loves it.
Do you know what I do? I'll see if there's a game. If Charlton at home or Millwall at home, go and watch a game like that.
You seen Les Mis?
Do you know something I haven't?
Oh, what is wrong with you?
Is it unbelievable?
It's fantastic.
Where is she, Hamilton?
You like your music, don't
you? Love it. So it's perfect.
I've not seen Hamilton. They say it's really good.
Brilliant. Loved Hamilton.
Miss Saigon. Unbelievable. Lion King. Have you?
Yes, I've seen The Lion King.
Have you?
Tremendous.
Not on your own, please tell me.
No. Yeah, you can't. Every night at the theatre's great, but that one I was telling you about, he was phenomenal in Great Expectations.
Do you know what's good?
Yeah.
Tell you what, if it's on Blood Brothers. I watched.
What was his name? The guy that wrote it?
Willie Russell.
Correct.
And I watched and there was a Sporty Spice in it. She was brilliant.
Oh, all right.
She was brilliant, I tell you. Brilliant.
Oh, she is good. I think she's really talented, that girl.
She's got the best voice on it.
Yeah, really talented.
It was really good, really good. It's about Liverpool.
Yeah, that's right.
Is it? They go to, I think so. Very, very good. Anyway, we move on, shall we?
Yeah, let's do it.
Villa are back in European League action tonight as they host Young Boys live on talkSPORT 2. Let's say a very good morning. Andy Townsend joins us.
Andy boy, morning.
Good morning, Al. Morning, Ali. Brilliant stuff as ever this morning, boys.
Are you a theatre man, Andy? Did you get there?
I don't go. I certainly don't go that often. I do like it when I go out, but I'm not there on a regular basis. My missus loves it. She'll always go if she can. But no, I wouldn't say I go on a regular basis, to be fair.
No. Right.
You disappoint me, Andy.
I know, sorry, mate.
Kind of disappointing in that answer.
I mean, I know that he does. Ali does trot off on a Monday night, didn't you, mate? I remember last time you told me you went to see the Average White Band. Do you remember on your?
Oh,
was he picking up the pieces?
Yes.
Andy, that was a fantastic night. Average White Band, just absolutely brilliant. Hamish.
Al, but what he hasn't told you, Al, is that the freebie tickets, of course, that were planted straight in the middle of his hand.
He has not
an
paid
hour before the show.
Do you know? Honestly, he has not paid for a ticket since he was like in East Kilbride.
11,
12.
Last ticket I played for was Third Lanark versus Clyde.
Captain Park.
Exactly.
Andy, Morgan Rogers, how good is he? Mate, I think I've underestimated him.
Oh, Al, no, listen, he's as I actually think if between the two boxes, from 180, from deep in his own half of the field to the opposite 18-yard box, I'm not sure there's a better player in the league at carrying the ball and running with it and resisting challenges and being able to go past them. He is absolutely outstanding at that. And of course, what we saw at Leeds at the weekend is him getting in the box and then scoring his free kick, couple of goals. If he can start adding a few more goals to his repertoire, he's a serious player. Really
Andy,
is.
I was with I had a wee sit down yesterday with Gianfranco Zola, who incidentally was in brilliant form. What a guy that man is. He's just absolutely
great lad, isn't he, Franco?
Oh, brilliant, Andy. And we were talking about, there was nobody took a better free kick than him, but we were talking about the difference now in the boys striking the ball.
Yeah.
And the ball's different as well, though.
Well, yeah, and he was brilliant, Gianfranco, talking about hitting down on it, with the instep and it coming up and down. And that's exactly what he did at the weekend. What a beautiful free kick.
It was. And what they're able to do now, these guys, like years ago, they used to, whenever a free kick, we would always deem it sometimes a bit too close. You're never going to get it.
Yes.
You're never going to get it over the wall and back under the bar. Nowadays, these boys are able to do that far easier than we ever were in our era. That's for sure.
I think the guy I remember who used to stab it, when I thought, what's he doing, was Ronaldo.
Yeah,
didn't he?
Yeah.
He'd place it, and I think he'd stab the adapt. Where the hole is, where the adapter goes in.
Yeah,
he'd always move it there, and then boom, he'd jab it,
and it'd go up and
down. Up and down. Unbelievable.
And Drogba used to do it well, didn't he? Drogba in his Chelsea days, he used to walk up with that big side foot and hit them like that. I remember David Luiz a couple of times for Chelsea, and he could do the same. And it's that sort of technique, but they're now able to do it a lot closer to the goal, which for a goalkeeper now makes it a nightmare. I should imagine those free kicks.
Oh, Andy, before we get on to Villa, young boys, what a game coming up, Chelsea-Arsenal. What a cracker
Good
this
game.
is going to be, eh?
Yeah, proper game, Al. And look, Arsenal are just looking... They're just getting better and better. And every time I see them, the confidence levels they're showing are top now. They're getting players back from injury, some key players. They are going to seriously take some stopping. They really do look the real deal. But Chelsea, look, again, I don't think. I said a few weeks ago that I'm not sure if they're going to win anything this season, to be honest. But I did say they're going to be right in the thick of most stuff that they're involved in, and that at the moment is what's happening. I think they've had a very good start to the campaign. They've missed Cole Palmer now for a bit, but they're still picking up results. I mean, it was a great win a couple of nights ago against Barca. Proper game and a proper performance. And look, you could see them making life very difficult for Arsenal, but it's going to be a cracking game. I'm there at the weekend. I'm really looking forward to it.
Oh yeah,
brilliant game that.
Yes.
Andy, what about the Villa? I've got to say, there's not the best of starts, and everybody's have question marks about players leaving and all that stuff. Is the squad strong enough? But boy, do they look as though they've turned a corner.
Yeah, they certainly do, Ali. They're again, they've really got on a. I mean, they've had some record at Villa Park now for a while. Villa Park has become a real tough place to come for any team. And he's got a good squad.
Yeah.
As you mentioned, people like Morgan Rogers now back up to speed. The only one really at the moment they probably want to try and get a little more out of is Ollie Watkins, of course.
I was just asking that. Yeah.
Yeah. Ollie out, if he's not amongst the goals like he would want to be, tell you what, he always is a nuisance. He always has a strong value to the team in other aspects of his game. But sure, he would like to be amongst the goals a little bit more. I think that's something the team could do with. They're not prolific in terms of the numbers they're getting, particularly in the league, but they are in a very healthy position and they're looking good. I tell you, they're a proper team, Villa. They really are.
Andy, talking about, the Arsenal flying, what about Liverpool? It's quite remarkable, isn't it, what's going on there?
It is, and it's. I don't think. I mean, again, I'm sort of thinking about them as I was listening to you early on today about, what does Arne Slot do and what has he got? Well, to start with, every time anyone picks the ball up and runs at Liverpool at the moment, you think they're going to score every team, or they're going to end up with a shot on their goal. They've got to make themselves a lot more compact and harder to beat when they go out of possession, when they lose the ball. To be honest with you, they've been so good now for a few seasons. Let's be honest, Liverpool, that they've not experienced anything like this, and it's probably hit them like a ton of bricks, and they don't know which way to turn. Well, in football, as we all know, when it's going as badly as it is for them, you have to start by working as hard as you think you're working in matches. You're obviously not, and you need to do more in that respect all round, and just be so much more difficult to break down. But,
Andy, is there any similarities, mate, with City last year? Because I remember, did City not lose about 9 out of 12?
Yep, they did. And I mean, I know you watched them the other night, Ali. So did I. I was watching City, and even the other night, I know he made a lot of changes. Pep made a load of changes the other night because he wanted to give everybody some minutes. But again, Leverkusen found it too easy to play through them, didn't they?
Yeah.
And get the other side. Once teams are in that little bit of space in behind your midfield players, turning and running with the ball, you're in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
You are going to be in trouble. And every week when I'm watching Liverpool, I keep seeing the same thing happening where teams are now fancying their chances a little bit. They're taking that extra pass, that extra touch, because they fancy they can play through any of Liverpool's press. And once they're getting beyond the midfield, then Van Dijk and everybody at the back are all over the place. They're looking like they're going to go under.
Yeah. Andy, great to talk. Enjoy that brilliant game of the weekend coming up.
Enjoy, Andy.
Oh, will do. Great
Cheers,
stuff,
mate.
boys.
Andy
Take care, lads.
All the best.
We're taking nothing away from PSV as well. Well done. Brilliant result. Right, coming up, still to come.
Superstar Breakfast preview on talkSPORT with Travis Perkins. Doing what matters for the trade. Find your local branch at travisperkins.co.uk.
I think they've taken that sign down. This is Anfield in the tunnel, haven't they? It's no longer the think, oh, here we go.
Certainly fear factors
the
on at the
here we
moment.
come.
At the moment, mate.
Another upset for Liverpool last night in the Champions League, and yes, Plant Joe has already been on.
He's completely lost the dressing room. He's showing tactical inflexibility. The atmosphere is very toxic. And I just don't understand how, by keeping him, it's a smart move.
That's right. It was a 9 defeat in 12 in all competitions for Arne Slot. We want to hear from you. Plant Pot has wanted him sacked for weeks, but should he stay or should Slot get the chop now? We'll be taking your calls from 8 o'clock this morning. 03717 22 3344. That's the number. Give us a call. That was a look ahead to all thanks to the brilliant Travis Perkins.
You're a plant pot, mate.
Superstar Breakfast preview on talkSPORT with Travis Perkins. Bricks on bricks on bricks. Over 40 million available to order with delivery to site. That's one less thing to worry about.
day. But even if there were 40 more, I wouldn't slip a minute away.
Brilliant, innit?
You watch any of these movies?
Oh, I love Elvis.
You still watch some of the movies?
Jailhouse Rock, just a tremendous movie.
Go on.
Jailhouse Rock.
All right, okay, Jailhouse.
Yeah, brilliant movie.
Are you lonesome tonight? Don't forget you can catch tonight's Thanksgiving NFL action live on talkSPORT from 10 p.m.
We know that wasn't Elvis, by the way.
And since we're in the Thanksgiving spirit, we've got another huge competition for you. You've only got until tomorrow, 4 p.m. Don't miss your last chance to kick off 2026 by winning an epic trip to Las Vegas.
What a prize,
Thanks to our friends at Virgin Hotels Las Vegas. Brilliant. Not long now until you and your best mate, you take who you like, could be flying upper class from London to Vegas at the back of the plane up the bar. Shocking. Checking into a luxury spa villa for 4 incredible nights at Virgin Hotels Vegas. Cheering from the stands as the Vegas Raiders take on the Kansas City Chiefs. And you get $5,000 in cash to spend on whatever you like. Hear that, Rachel? So clear your calendar from January the 2nd to January the 7th, 2026, because nothing starts a new year like beautiful Las Vegas. And good luck to you.
21 plus, UK excluding Northern Ireland. For a chance to win, text WIN to 83338. Text at £2 plus standard network rates. Bill payer's permission required. Or call 03434239761. Calls are charged at standard rate. All entries must be received by the 28th of November at 4 p.m. This is a network promotion. Run across talkSPORT, Virgin Radio UK and Talk. Full terms and conditions at talksport.com.
Okay, 7:53. Before we get into
some
the
prize
Arsenal,
that, by the way.
What?
That's some prize that.
I know,
isn't it?
I know, especially tax free.
Oh, that helps, doesn't
Lovely,
it?
Isn't it?
It helps. I think that's a great prize.
I was pondering last night. I went to bed and I was thinking, time to head to Jersey. Your man runs a great bar there, a restaurant on the beach. St. Bra Lads, the Oyster Box. Craig, big Rangers supporter.
Is that right?
Lovely guy.
In Jersey?
Oh, St. Bra Lads. What a bay, what a beach.
Do you know something?
Everyone's heading there, aren't they?
I don't think I've been to Jersey.
Oh, Ali, you love it. It's like 40 years ago in this country. It's like Glasgow used to be, like London used to be. It's beautiful.
Oh, don't talk to me about
by the way, they don't lock the doors. Car doors, windows open.
I've been to Guernsey a few times.
That's more quiet.
Yeah.
Jersey's great, and that's what if you're not heading to Dubai, they're all heading to Jersey.
I get that.
Well,
everybody's heading.
We're too old, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're too old to
I'll tell you what. See, I saw something on the telly last night, an interview, and the guy was interviewing a lot of older folk, right? And they were all saying the same thing. They would have emigrated if they'd been 5-10 years younger. They used to say to the country they would have got out, emigrated.
I know.
Too late for us now, they were saying, but the country's gone.
I think it's our kids I'm worried about.
I'm the same, mate.
It was another huge night for the Arsenal. They put 3 past Bayern at the Emirates, and another great night for a top player, once again, player of the match, Declan Rice. Jamie Carragher's hailed him the best midfielder in Europe. And speaking to talkSPORT, Rice's Arsenal England teammate, Saka, has credited his captain-like qualities.
He's not only a great player, but he's a great leader. Obviously, he was captain at West Ham and even around Arsenal. He's a big leader. He's a guy that, takes a lot of responsibility in the change room and gets the boys going. So credit to him for that. And of course, he's doing that here now as well. So it's just a credit to him. He's in really good form, really good moment, and happy to be his teammate.
Do you know, when you think of the Arsenal now, look, Declan probably is the most important player, but Saka himself is magnificent.
Yeah.
Look at Eze.
Well, there's one for you, right?
Look at the players they've got.
Yeah.
They're all doing stern, brilliant jobs.
But the one, I think the point you're trying to make is a valid one, and tell me if I'm wrong. I think the one player that they would have biggest difficulty replacing would be Declan. We've seen, maybe the goalkeeper as well, to be brutally honest with you, but we've seen them handle Gabriel. They've obviously got White and Timber, Lewis Skelly, Calafiore.
I like White.
So do I. So do I. But I'll tell you what, in my opinion, he's not getting in just now before Timber. Timber's been sensational. But my point is, they've got Martinelli, they've got Saka, they've got Trossard, they've got Eza, they've got different players. They've got Gyökeres, Havertz to come back, Odegaard. But I think the one different player they've got that would be the hardest to replace would be Declan Rice.
Yeah. Oh, no. Well, and England as well.
Yeah, of course.
Right, and he's not. Listen, you know what I love about him? Because he gets up and down the pitch, he breaks up and he creates.
Correct.
And he can score.
Yeah.
Do you know
Well, he's unlucky not to score last night. He took a ball in the left wing from, I think it was Madueke, and it was kind of behind him, and he took it with his outside his right foot, bang, and all of a sudden he kept going. And you know that way, I don't think he looks that quick, right?
Oh, when he's like Hansen.
Once he gets moving, man, it's a power, it's rather than looking quick, it's a powerful stride that's difficult to keep up with. Yeah. And the next minute he's in the box and he's got a left foot shot, and Manuel Neuer has a brilliant save with his left foot.
Let me ask you this, Ali. When you were a kid, right, was there some of the skills knocked out of you? Now, don't do that. Don't be flash. Control it this way.
No,
I felt there was a lot of that when I was down at, with Bobby and with Bobby Ferguson.
Because they wanted you to be regimented.
Correct. And I just see these kids now, fearless. Will bring it down. They'll go for nutmegs. They'll go for this.
Eza.
Brilliant.
What about him the last couple of games?
Yeah, and the other boy, Elise.
Alicia, beautiful to watch. Great to watch.
He's another one with great.
That other young kid, the young kid we saw first half.
Yeah,
Leonard Carroll.
I think they're fearless now and they're not scared to try things.
Yeah, which is great.
I think when we were younger, we were, no, you don't control that. Who do you think you are?
Yeah. I'm harping on about it again because I sat down and said with Gianfranco Zola yesterday, and that's exactly what he was saying. He was saying, and it was amazing now. And we think it's just because it's the west of Scotland and Glasgow. But he was saying as a kid in Sardinia, bang, school bags in, out in the street.
Yeah.
Playing football in the street. And he said that's the thing that obviously doesn't happen nearly as much just now, but the kids don't have enough of the ball.
Yeah.
And what a talented player he was.
Oh, Sardinia, wasn't
it?
Yeah. Right, there you go. Back, Saka there. Praising Declan Rice, and rightly so. It's going to be an Arsenal fan. Ray, he's loving it, Parlour, loving it. Right, coming up, oh dear, Plant Pot Joe is back. Oh no, Scouse Joe is back. No, it's time for round 3 after another shocking result for Liverpool last night. That's coming next.
You're a plant pot, mate.
Dear Kitmen, we see you. We appreciate your work. While some fans reckon it's just hanging up shirts in dressing rooms, we know it's so much more. A football team's kit is its identity, its uniform, what sets it out from the rest. But it doesn't clean itself. That's not just the shirts, it's the shorts, the socks, the training gear, the boots, the other bits we sort out behind closed doors. Who's the one digging around in that smelly, stinky laundry basket at full time? Yeah, it's the kit man. They have a lot to work on in a week, from laundry, fixing damaged kit, repairing holes, cleaning boots. Then they pack the van and take everything they need off to the stadium, ready for game day. They don't get a lot of help when they get in the ground too. Kitmen are the ones unloading a full squad's worth of boots, kit, medical bags, and all the bits the players and coaches will need between the start of the day and switching off the floodlights at the end of the day. First thing they do is organise each player's kit, make it easily accessible in order to avoid any dramas on match day. Once everything's in the right place, it's into the dressing room, lay everything out, put players' nameplates on the right locker, all the things you don't even think about on a match day. Once the players arrive, if anything needs doing, they call the kit man. In the meantime, it's on the kit man to help set up for the warm-up. The coaches don't always have time to lay out all the cones and put the balls in those weird triangle piles you see. As the warm-up is underway, the kit man then becomes a glorified ball boy, chasing stray shots and passes, making sure they aren't lost in the crowds. They eventually do the tidying up too, getting everything off the pitch before kick-off and assist the ground staff with any last-minute things they may need. After that, it's last call for the players. Then, at kick-off, they can breathe a sigh of relief for a few minutes, sit back and watch the game, enjoy the fruits of their labour. At half-time, check everyone's okay and everything's as it should be, and then wait for full-time. Once the final whistle's gone, it's time to pack everything down, get the stuff that needs to be washed in the laundry, pack up the van, back to the training ground, and ready to do it again next week. Of course, each club differs, and different staff members will have different responsibilities, but we pay tribute to all of those who do it, whether it's the glitz and glamour of the Premier League or a cold Tuesday night in Stoke.
All right, still to come. We're going to warm up a wee bit, Ali.
Yeah.
We're going to have a bit of calypso.
Oh, is that sort of
Sandy Lane
music? Yeah.
Big Ainsley's coming up. You know, he does his Caribbean.
He's brilliant, a big fella. By the way, he'll be thrilled at what's going on just now.
I know. And then we're off to, well, he won't be thrilled. Our next guest as well coming up, Ramon Vega. He's out in the Emirates. He'll be looking at Tottenham. Another 5 conceded last night.
I know.
And we'll talk to Neil Warner. Always great to talk to Neil. around 9:15. I wonder what Neil. I wonder if he was at the Sheffield Derby. Do you think he was there? Because Sheffield United had another big win. And did I read Mike Ashley might be buying Wednesday?
Is that right?
Could be making a bid for Sheffield Wednesday. That's what I read somewhere. Well, yeah, go on.
I'm just saying that was a great result actually for Sheffield United at the weekend, and they backed up, didn't they?
Yeah.
They did back up.
They'll get out of trouble now.
They beat Portsmouth 3.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Arnold Clark. Get the UK's best shoes. Cardio's guaranteed. Super Ali with me. But now, it's full on meltdown. Excuse me. Full on meltdown up at Liverpool, I'm afraid, as well as for the fans. Well, they've gone absolutely potty, haven't they?
Yes.
Liverpool 0, Nottingham Forest 3. One of the most remarkable results of the Premier League season so far, and it's no more than Nottingham Forest deserve.
Most defeats in the first 12 Premier League games as reigning champions. Liverpool with 6.
This season is absolutely disgraceful. It's a dismal state of affairs. I do. I think it's time for him to go.
Is Joe still live on this show?
Yes, we've got Joe.
Joe, you know what, Joe? You're the plant pot, mate.
Pull back to Traoré, 4-1, emphatic finish. His second, PSV's 4. It is going to be 9 defeats in 12 for Arne Slot and Liverpool.
I think my name should change from plant pot to kind of maybe like an enlightened visionary.
Nostradamus.
Or something like that. I said Slot has to go, and I'm sorry to say, guys, he has to go. It's simple as that. It's rewarding failure. It's showing that we don't have standards.
Have I got a radio station for you?
That's brilliant.
You like this?
Oh, I love that.
Boom radio.
Yeah?
Oh, get yourself a bit of boom radio.
Where does that come from?
The Bentley, you'll love it.
Where does that come from? But where did you hear that?
It's all 60s and 70s. It's brilliant.
Is it?
Boom radio. Try it.
That's brilliant, that, isn't it?
If you like, I see you tap
I
away
love
there
that,
singing.
yeah. Foundations.
I was listening to this morning coming up.
Were you really?
Yeah. People are looking
See,
at
we're
me
not
like,
mentioned.
4 o'clock in the morning, people say, what's he so happy about?
Oh, you're quite right. It's our wee pal's birthday today.
It is wee Charlie.
Yep.
Have we got Ed? Are we ready to strike it?
Come on.
Charlie Burchill. Wee Charlie Bubbles.
Brilliant.
All it is, 66 today.
66. You'll know that because you went to school with every pop star that's come out of the Northern Hemisphere.
We Charlie were together. Last part, we used to go down the unique fish and chips, and we go down the wee bakers, pie and beans.
Brilliant. Where's that in the Gorbals?
No. Paul Medee, Govan Hill. Govan Hill, really,
I know where you are.
Yeah, just not far from Mount Florida, you and Mob's End.
Oh, you wouldn't recognise Govan Hill now.
Is it really? No, don't go there. Don't go there. I get in trouble before.
So do I. But anyway.
Yeah. Right, 10 past 8. Where are we going? Speaking of simple minds, yep, that's right. Our very own Plant Pot Joe, who wants Slot gone. We've had some great trilogies. The Godfather, Lord of the Rings, World of Fury. So now it's time for Plant Pot Joe and Scouse Joe 3. 03 717 22 3344. What?
This is the big one.
I know. Is the number to call and ready to throw the first punch. Here we go. Who are we giving it to? It's Scouse Joe. Morning, Joe.
Morning, Joe.
Good morning, chaps. How are we?
We're good.
Well, mate. We're
Joe,
well.
listen, we thought we'd get you in first because old Plant Pot is going to...
Coming for you, Joe.
It's going to his stems a wee bit.
He's coming for you, pal.
Come to me.
Yeah, well, listen, I'll tell you what, I'd guarantee if Plant Pot was an Arsenal fan, he would have wanted that set it out 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And he'd be there.
Nonsense already.
Shouting away with the best team in the world. If Plant Pot's still in bed, right, this is the situation. We're disappointed. There's no two ways about it. We're disappointed. When people turn around, you can't change every supporter's opinion. Liverpool aren't in crisis. Let's have it right. They're not in crisis. We're going through a blip. And the situation is, it's going to get better. It can't get any worse. Klopp come to Liverpool. He lost 88 games in his career at Liverpool Football Club. That was about 10 a season. We come 6th, 8th in the first season Klopp come. Klopp has a massive impact, gents. I'm sure you know this. On Arne Slot coming to Liverpool Football Club. Because he felt he was the perfect match. Not for now. The man's a young man. He's got tons of talent. He's got tons of brains. He's got a great team around him. And yeah, they're not firing all cylinders. I thought sort of Karachi last night was awful. I thought Mo was awful. I thought McAllister come into his own little game. I thought the first 10 minutes of the first half, the last 10 minutes of the first half, we were in it.
Well, I tell you what, Joe, Gapco should have scored with a header.
Van Dijk should probably have scored with a header.
Yeah, Van Dijk. And is it Arnie's fault that Kanate just has a brainstorm, and Virgil puts his hand up and gives a it's ridiculous, isn't it?
You've been playing. I remember going to see Ipswich versus Liverpool back in the 70s, mate. Yeah. And you were the diamond. You were a great player. I wish Liverpool would have signed you and Kevin Beattie. But that's footballers. Things happen. Mm. It got Power to score that to make it 2-2. Well, Liverpool were back in it then.
Yeah.
And I'm not sort of doubting Liverpool and panicking over Liverpool Football Club. You know, it's Stevie G. I've seen it last night when they come in from the match. So what was getting said. There's no crisis.
Yeah.
There will be. Okay, come January, questions will be getting asked. If this hasn't changed, there's no two ways about it.
Yeah,
but let's get, we are in a difficult, sticky position at the moment. But lads, believe, as Klopp said, you've got to believe. And if Lampard believes in Klopp, well, Klopp is a believer, and he believed in Arnie Slot. That's my opinion.
Joe, thank you. Right, here we go. Stand by your beds. Here comes Lampard. Lampard, what have you got to say to that?
Floor's yours, pal. Take it away.
First and foremost, guys, thanks for having me back on.
You're welcome, mate. You're welcome. And you're entitled to your opinion as well, by the way.
Thank you. At the minute, it is 2-0, Scouse Joe. So if you want to win this one, you're going to make it 2-1. But unfortunately, I'm going to take the trilogy. It's going to be 3-0. I don't understand how you're in such a jolly mood when we're in this run of form. And, it seems to me that we have different standards at Liverpool Football Club. And you're using an argument that's completely invalid. By the way, let me inform you, Scouse Joe, that you got absolutely ruined in the comments of the last YouTube video. Majority of Liverpool fans online, majority of Liverpool fans in person, they agree with me. And obviously the central point is, let me remind you guys, that Slot has to get sacked. The fact is, we're in a rut, we are in a crisis, and you said it's a blip. It's more than a blip. It's totally unacceptable. We spent £400 million on signings. Of course, it takes time to transition. Of course, it takes time to adapt. Of course, it takes time to find new styles. But I firmly believe, as I said 3 weeks ago, and you called me a plant pot for it, which, by the way, I was honoured to have a plant pot on the desk of that show. I loved I saw that. I was beautiful.
Hey, we're not messing about. It's in your honour, mate.
Yeah, and I got called a plant pot for it. And look, we've lost a few games since. We lost to Forest and we lost to PSV. I just don't see a way out. And I think if he's not sacked, then I think it's rewarding failure. And I think the credit in the bank argument is invalid because...
Plant pot.
Yeah.
Listen.
Hello, plant pot.
If in your opinion, Arnie Slot goes, who in your mind of wisdom would you have as Liverpool's next manager?
Well, I have a great mind of wisdom.
How long would you give that manager?
No,
would you be like Tottenham Hotspur?
It's not. Listen, I'm
7 managers, one a season. Get it, lad.
Okay,
Listen,
number one.
Patience is a virtue. Patience.
I am patient.
Right, Lampard, give me a name. Give me a name.
Go on, name it, Lampard.
So Arnie goes tomorrow. Give me a name.
I'll give you a name. One second. I was never ever Klopp out, and some people were Klopp out. So I was never ever Klopp out. I was patient with him.
Yeah.
The lack of patience with Arne Slot is not. It's not a lack of virtue.
Give me a name, Lampard. Come on. A name.
Iraola, Klopp, Luis Enrique. Klopp, Enrique, Iraola.
Well, Enrique's not going to come, is he?
He could come. But Klopp or Iraola or Glasner or maybe Xavi. But I think Klopp. I want Klopp for another 8 years.
You're disillusioned. Honestly, guys, you're
disillusioned. He's not going to save us. Arne Slot is finished. I love him. I'd have to go for a coffee with him. Scouse Joe, he's finished, my friend.
Guys, we will take this up again. Don't worry about that. We want names. We want names. Lampard, have a think. Who would come if he was to come next week? Who would it be? 17.
Well done, boys.
more Bourbons. No, Ali. No. Let's get the latest sporting odds now. Coming up 8:22 with Coro, and it's our good friend, the Pearly King, Simon Clare. Morning, Simon.
The Coral Daily Download on talkSPORT with Coral. We're here for the fans this season. 18 plus, gambleaware.org.
Morning, Mr. McClure.
Morning, Simon. How are you? I'd be hesitant to say good morning after yesterday's budget, which dealt the betting sector a hammer blow. But
well, I was going to say,
let's
start there, mate. Let's start there.
I was going to say, what does that affect most from the betting industry? Are we talking here slots? Are we talking here online betting? Where's it hit you hardest? Or bookmakers, not just specifically Coral, the bookmaking industry and racing. Who gets hit the most?
And I'm looking, just before you answer the question, on top of it, Simon, I'm looking at the post now, and the quote is, racing dodged a bullet, but make no mistake, we're still in a war zone. On you go, mate.
Yeah, listen, I think it's really, it probably would be foolish to celebrate this as a victory for racing, or indeed anybody. I think the fact is, as we always said when we even came on this channel, discussed it, we were lobbying against tax increases anywhere, because any tax increases on our business would affect everything we do and would affect our consumers, would affect the offers and promotions we could offer our customers. And that, by doing that, by having to mitigate against any tax increases, would make the black market, illegal operators, much more attractive. And that would pose a huge threat, to obviously tax revenues, which is the whole purpose of this tax increase, but more importantly, to the safety of customers who then go and bet with illegal operators where there's no protection. So, we campaigned on that. We're very clear about that. And the racing campaigned for racing to be left alone, and to that end, looking at the detail of the budget, they could say they achieved their aim. Unfortunately, it was always important. The most vital thing was that betting wasn't hit punitively, and I think that's the word. That increase in gaming duty from 21% to 40%, which takes effect in April, is really a pretty devastating blow for all betting and gaming operators, because our operating budget comes from all the money we make. That instantly hits Entain for annualised the tax increase.
Who's your parent company? Yeah.
Exactly, Entain's our parent company. So the pain will be felt across everything, and that's the point really. And we're obviously reacting probably quite angrily, with huge disappointment this morning. I'll quote our Stella David, our CEO. We are deeply appalled by the decision to punitively increase UK gambling taxes. The budget is a disaster for British betting and gaming, as well as British customers. The only winner is the black market, which has hit the jackpot. And this is the CEO of a FTSE 100 company coming out publicly to say that, despite clearly, the impact on the share price, etc. So I think it's a really important day. I think it's so disproportionate, this attack on the game centre, and it will affect everything, and that's the frustration.
Two body blows to me. So John Joe Jackdaw's Monday morning breakfast is off, and Steve-O's had to change from Sandy Lane to Penny Lane for his holidays.
I know. Well, exactly. That's the small prices we have to pay. But look, I mean, it's I don't want to be too. Well, I do want to be negative on this show, because it gives me an opportunity to air my frustration and disappointment, and that's felt. And I think you're going to see this across all bookmakers and people who work in the sector, because the irony is that racing is a very expensive product. But we love it. We support it heavily with sponsorship, ambassadors, etc.
Well, the crowds have been brilliant lately.
Simon, what's the short-term effect and the long-term effect?
Yeah, exactly. Good question. I suppose straight away we'll be looking at how we can mitigate some of the impact of the tax, and that's where we will be looking at the marketing and promotions, and that affects everything: racing, football, sport, and of course gaming, where the pain is being hit first. The betting, the taxes on football and sport go up in April 2027 from 15 to 25%. Racing is exceptionalised from that. So racing has been left alone, but it doesn't help when you look at the overall increase of the tax. So it's bad news. Look, Entain, Carol Ladbrokes, we're better placed than most to survive it, come out the other side of it, because we've got we're a big business, we're part of a global entity, we've got betting shops, which actually that's the one area which the Chancellor did give some, respite to, which was, I suppose, is a small mercy. But as I said, I don't think there'll be any smiling faces over the weekend at Newbury when we're discussing the budget.
Simon, how did the Coral Horse go? Was it up at Newcastle or where was it the other day?
Yesterday. I think it reacted to the budget because it ran to Coral and finished last at 7. So I think there's no silver linings even on the track for the Coral Racing Club, given what's happened. And I'd say at least Liverpool can come out of this blip. We're going to have to face into this tax increase, and so those earlier callers, I suppose I've been even more negative than what's his name, Parpot.
Dare I ask, and it's one of the things I hate asking about managers to get the sack. What sort of prices?
Yeah, we haven't opened that market up. It's not, well, I mean, it's funny. I think it's funny. We used to bet on that a lot. I always feel like that everyone feels a bit down on the bookies now for betting on managers to get the sack. It's a lot more sensitive. Yeah. So, I mean, I think you're right, though. I think there's no question. Arne Slot's under huge pressure. You'd like to think, given he won a title in his first
I hope
season.
not. Yeah, you're right.
Got to. I think they've got to. Listen, Simon.
We've seen Ranieri lost his job the year after winning the title for Leicester, didn't he? And I think others have as well. So wouldn't be the first time.
Well, there's one team, your team, are actually showing the benefit of sticking with a manager in a long-term plan, because I need to tell you, that second half performance I saw last night from your team, Simon, was different class. I really, really enjoyed it, mate.
Was it brilliant? Yeah, and I know Arsenal fans will agree that, last season we saw in the Champions League almost the first signs that they had that kind of maturity and confidence to do well in the Champions League, which is such a tough competition. And then last night to finish a game like that when it wasn't in the balance in many ways at 1-1, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
I think it showed a sort of new maturity and experience and quality probably for Arsenal, who are now 7-2 favourites for the Champions League. And Steve-O sent me the message this morning. He'd asked for odds for the quadruple for Arsenal, which is 100-1, which I think.
What?
Well, come on, we're flying across all tournaments.
Yes.
Well, Simon, just to brighten things up, what price the treble? Aberdeen, Celtic, and Braga.
Oh, good question. I've just realised. Well, Aberdeen.
Guess who Braga are playing, Simon?
Rangers. Aberdeen are 5-4. Rangers are 2-1 at home. Celtic are 7-2 away from home at Feyenoord. That'll be tough, Al. So
it will be tough.
But Braga are
all three's tough. I really do.
Yeah. I mean, I think I will work it out for you. It works out at about 18-1 the treble.
Does it? Okay, and tonight we shouldn't forget our games on talkSPORT.
Absolutely.
Villa, Forest, and Palace.
Yeah, well, Villa are 2-9. I heard you waxing lyrical about Morgan Rogers earlier with Andy Townsend. They're 2-9. They're in a good position, aren't they? 9 points in the group, 6-1 the draw, and 12-1 young boys. Forest, Malmo bringing back memories of the Trevor Francis.
79, wasn't it?
Crossed with John Robertson on the left.
Oh, the ball Trevor at the back post.
Yeah.
It's
Do you know
mad
who played?
how iconic that memory is.
I'm going to tell you, I played with a Rangers player that played for Malmo that night. You'll never get it.
Brolin?
No, Robert Pritz. Terrific wee player.
Wow.
Played in the middle of the park for Malmo that night, Simon. There you are, wee Pritzy.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Well, Forest are 1-5 to get a home win tonight with Fisher Dyche. 6-1 the draw, 12-1 Malmo. What was the other game you were calling out there, Al?
Crystal Palace.
And that's a tough going to Strasbourg.
Yeah.
And they're even money favourites away at Strasbourg, who have actually a point ahead of them in the group.
Palace are all right. They're in good shape at the moment.
Away from home, though, in France.
Strasbourg. Have a guess. What top manager's from Strasbourg, Simon?
Wenger.
What's your name's not Simon?
Sorry. I just...
Thank God, Ali. I wouldn't have got it. It would have been really embarrassing.
Well, you not got that. If anybody should have got it, you wouldn't have got it.
And what region is Strasbourg?
Oh, here we go. He's got to pull me up in a technicality.
No, wine.
Wine region?
Yeah.
Burgundy?
Alsace.
Alsace, yeah.
There you go. Simon, nice one, pal. Have a good day.
Cheers, guys.
Have a great day, mate.
There you go. Well, cheers, Simon.
Alsace is I didn't know that.
It's over there, isn't it? Strasbourg was... I might be wrong.
Oh, you don't mean to check?
Yeah, but Strasbourg, I believe, was German and given to France after the war.
Yeah.
That's what Alsace.
Well, I think you're right in the respect that you can get a German Alsace as well, wine.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Well, it is, isn't it? Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you it. I'll still check, but I'm giving you.
That was a look at the latest odds. All thanks to Coro, a history lesson, 18 plus gambleaware.org. Don't forget, one if Berlin, two if FC. Coming up with ton of attention to Arsenal. Everyone's going crazy about the Arsenal, and rightly so. It's still November, though. And whether, can they win the lot? Steve will just ask for a treble. Big odds, 8:30.
The Coral Daily Download on talkSPORT with Coral. We're here for the fans this season. 18 plus gambleaware.org.
is full of money, and when it comes to exhibition matches, it is the cash involved that gets them off the ground. But that's what makes it even more annoying if the event falls flat. When Mike Tyson fought Jake Paul, 65 million people streamed it on Netflix, but many people complained of buffering and freezing, and the fight itself wasn't that great either. So fans got shortchanged, while Tyson and Paul took home around $60 million between them. Another one with a huge prize pot was Tiger versus Phil in 2018. That had £9 million. But again, the pay-per-view had streaming issues. Miking up the players was an anticlimax too, and the golf itself was bang average. When Ronaldo went to Saudi, we all knew money was the driving force, given his salary of £177 million a year. But then they thought, let's get Messi over for a game. So we had PSG versus the Riyadh All-Stars. Both the GOATs were past their best, but PSG still lined their pockets, charging fans a few pounds to watch it on their official channels. Although it wasn't quite as bad as the 75 quid pay-per-view where Mayweather fought McGregor. I feel like what we really need is constantly high-quality action delivered to you for free. And that, my friends, is called talkSPORT.
That music, isn't it? I remember that music came in, that kind of Hank Marvin down, you hated it. It's grown on you.
Years ago, though. We've been doing this for years.
But it's grown on you, hasn't it?
How many years you been here?
God, that's a great question. I don't know. 6?
I've been here 26. Can you believe it?
I can't believe it. I'm just
joke.
I'll need to find Ed. Don't know Ed. How many years? I know I'm nothing. 6 about.
Ed must be 20 odd.
Oh, was Eddie when you started?
No, I think I beat him.
I've got to say, Hartfield.
No, he wasn't. I think he was doing the pipes or something here or something.
Hartfield seems
he was filling in for someone
an eternity ago, doesn't it?
I know.
The old remember?
I remember Oxford Street. This is talkSPORT Breakfast with Alan Brazil Ally McCoist, our good friends at Arnold Clark. Get £750 off any used electric car or home charge. It'd be interesting to hear from Arnold Clark how they've done with the budget. Anyway, Arsenal cooked up a storm last night against one of the world's informed sides. Our next guest is sure to have enjoyed it.
I have to praise our players because I think they had an incredible match against, in my opinion, the best team in Europe.
Saka will take it, left-footed in, swinging, high to the 6-yard box, and the header is in! It's work for Arsenal, yet again, Urian Timber!
Nice and hot and spicy meat. Yeah, boy.
Underlapping run from Calafiori, that's a brilliant cross, and it's turned in! Madueke!
Oh, so attractive.
On his way out of his goal, Martinelli is clear, can he round it off? He does! Arsenal 3, Bayern Munich 1.
Oh, a bit smoky, gets the old eyes going.
Oh yes, last night was a bit special, wasn't it? The old red peppers overcoming the sauerkraut. Arsenal overtook Bayern on top of the Champions League table, a 3-1 victory at the Emirates. Could they win the lot this season? Are we getting too carried away? Join us now for more as the much-loved celebrity chef, massive Arsenal fan, Ainsley Harriott. Ainsley, good morning.
Good morning, Ali. Good morning, Alan. How are you guys?
We're very well.
We're in top form, mate, but I was at the Emirates last night, and your boys are in top form, more to the point, aren't they? Just...
They were just purring. It was like pulling out the perfect souffle out of the oven. The rise, the gradual build-up, the folding in, and then suddenly to unleash those beautiful, beautiful goals, So, 1 minute we were panicking, and then suddenly Manweke came on, Martinelli came on, Calafiori came on. Yeah. Bam, 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 bam. Yes, man. Sweet to sweet.
Do you know what? It's amazing, isn't it? You get a stove, you get by the Caribbean, you fry a few veggies, and he's in a Bentley. Look, he's in a Bentley now.
And so he should be. But
I'm in Tony. Say hello, Tone.
Hiya, Tony.
How you doing, Tony, lad?
He said, how you doing, Tony? Tony's a Chelsea boy. Look at him there.
Oh, wow. You can fight it out at the weekend then.
Tony will have a smile on his face as well. Talking about that, that's a big, big game now, Ainsley, isn't it?
Oh, this weekend. How enormous is that going to be? Tony's not saying much about it this morning, and he's picking up Sean Wallace later, and Sean Wallace is another very big Chelsea fan. So I think they're going to get together and have a little moment. But we had our moment last night, didn't we, boys? It was just fantastic. And do you know what's really interesting is the fact that we've got the African Nations is coming up soon, and not one of our boys are going. And a lot of the other big Premiership teams,
it's a great point. Great point.
And there's a big, big difference. You start looking at Spurs and Liverpool, Man U. A lot of these teams are going to be losing some of their key players. And Arsenal, I don't know whether that was intentional by Arteta, but we're not losing anybody. So really, it's going to be very, very special.
Tell you, Ainsley, I was going to ask you. You mentioned the substitutions. I mean, I tell you, I got it spot on. Madeki coming on, and obviously Martinelli scoring. Calafiori, I thought was fabulous, but I make no apology again for bringing him up. I thought Declan Rice second half, he was out of this world, mate.
Just colossal, It's and I think that's infectious when you've got someone running around like that and putting so much effort and drive into the game. It just galvanises everybody. Everybody wants to kind of say, look, Declan's doing it. I've got to push on here a little bit. And it's no surprise, we keep singing, we got him half the price, but it does feel like that. He's just such a key player for the team. And Arteta knows that too, and all the players around him. And I worry, though, I don't know about what you guys think, but I worry for Odegaard because he's come back in and he might just be off the pace a little bit because, he's been in and out the team with his shoulder injuries. I don't know if he's just going to walk back in. And it kind of reminds me a little bit of years ago when Arsene Wenger gave Marlin the captainship. And he wasn't even playing, and he was our captain sitting on the bench.
What about Ainsley? Arsenal, the squad he has now, he's got two players for every position. He's not had that luxury before. Can Arsenal keep it going? Because I keep saying, look, we're not in December yet, but the way things are going at the moment, it's super duper, and he's got great players returning, coming back now as well.
Yeah. Alan, the fact that you're even asking, you feel it. You guys have played at the highest level, and when you've got someone that's almost as good as you or could quite easily replace you, you try harder in training. Everything's kind of stepped up a little bit, and we've still got Guy Havertz out. We've still got there was four or five big players still out. And we're still able to kind of, maintain those high standards. And so I'm really, I believe that we can go on to at least win one thing. We were talking about guys were talking about it on talkSPORT yesterday, weren't they? About, just to win one thing. would be fantastic, because we haven't done anything yet, you know.
Yeah,
So,
I think everybody knows
I'm a
that.
bit nervous in my voice. I don't want to say, yeah, we're going to do it yet. Every time I go down the Emirates, you think this could be really special. We could win the double here, maybe even the treble.
Do you know what I think's important as well, Ainsley? I was at Manchester City on Tuesday night against Leverkusen, and Pep made 10 changes, right? And I think it came back to bite him. And I looked at the City bench, and I was really impressed with the bench, but there's no doubt that came back to bite him. But at the same time, I think Arteta got it spot on last night with his team selection. I think he made 2 changes, and he made these substitutions at the time. It was
key time.
Yeah, key times, mate, and that was a big difference.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, and they're hungry for. I don't know what it is with City. We certainly, I heard you earlier talking about Liverpool. Sometimes the wheels do come off, and we don't know why. Same great players, but you don't want to knock anybody. We all have friends who support those teams, but they're looking unstable. The likes of City. We all thought after 2 weeks ago, we thought City are going to be the contenders. They're going to be the ones that are going to push Arsenal. They're the ones that have been there before. They're the ones that can really sort of challenge us. And of course, Haaland was on fire. And then suddenly, at the weekend, didn't look so good. And he had to change him. Maybe he's just knackered. Let's not forget, 2 weeks ago, he was playing for his country, Norway, and they qualified for the first time for a World Cup. That might have taken something out of him. He talked about feeling the pressure of trying to get his country to a World Cup. And we don't realise that extra 10% that you give on the pitch, when you go back to your club, that juice is just not there. You go to it, but it's just not there.
Ainsley, just a quickie. Enjoyed your Caribbean, you taste the Caribbean. Where is your favourite? Ali and I were talking earlier about a bit of sunshine, maybe January, February. Where is your favourite island in the Caribbean?
Anywhere that I can slip on them shorts and put my toes in the sand and have a little bit of a grabble around.
There must be one, Ainsley. There must be one.
Just a wee bit too much information for us, Ainsley. I got that picture in my head there. It kind of scared me a little bit.
Well, I won't be stirring your couscous then, will I, Ali?
Are we talking St. Lucia? Are we talking...
I love St. Lucia.
Talking Barbados?
Do you know where I loved Ainsley? Absolutely adored St. Kitts and Nevis. Beautiful.
Oh, yeah, beautiful.
Where?
Absolutely
St. Kitts and
beautiful.
Nevis.
And a bit quieter, the likes of, you are talking about, Alan, you mentioned Barbados. Yeah, all these places are fantastic, but it's the little smaller islands, the ones that can't really afford to invest in kind of commercialising it and stuff like that. They're still unique. It's still got that feeling of the old Caribbean.
Yeah.
But having said that, I've just come back from the Bahamas. I thought that was beautiful. A new series is going to come out in January on ITV. Beautiful. I mean, there's some fantastic little islands there that people have to get out to. So let's be honest, when you go somewhere, you just want a bit of sunshine, don't you? You just want to feel that warmth on your back, and you could be anywhere.
I did a bit of bone fishing. I did a bit of bone fishing in the Bahamas about 2 or 3 years ago, Ainsley. It was fabulous. Fabulous.
It's brilliant, isn't it? And when you go out there, the boys give you a little bit of rum or something like that. Yes, man. Yeah, boy, that's just nice. I don't need to eat the fish. I just want to drink the rum.
Miles, that's the one. Ainsley, have a great day. Thank you.
Take care, mate.
I love you guys. Be brilliant.
Take it easy, pal.
Cheers,
Take
Ainsley.
care. Bye-bye.
Brilliant, mate.
Ainsley Harriott there.
What a guy.
You bone fishing. You crikey. Bone fishing where?
The Bahamas.
And here's me, Loch Long, trying to catch a bit of mackerel.
You'll get it up there as well. You get plenty of mackerel up there. I used to throw them in about 7 or 8 hooks with the flies.
Feathers.
Yeah, the feathers on them. And used to bring in 3 or 4 at a time.
Loch Long we used to go.
Wow.
Right, 8:48.
Superstar Breakfast preview on talkSPORT with Benchmarks Kitchens and Joinery. Get trade prices on kitchens to suit all styles and budgets at Benchmarks.
Okay, we've not been able to get hold of him since he added Prince William to his long list of high-profile mates. Including Pep as well. Neil Warnock will finally be joining us for a catch-up On all the week's biggest stories after 9 a.m. I wonder if Neil knows anything about Wednesday. Mike Ashley for Wednesday, that's what I'm hearing, maybe. That was our look ahead with Travis Perkins.
Superstar Breakfast preview on talkSPORT with Travis Perkins. With 250 hire branches nationwide, it's easy to hire at Travis Perkins.
Okay, 8:52. Another poor night for Spurs and Thomas.
Just a quick one.
Go on.
Any steps you think I did yesterday? I did a wee bit of walking, to be fair.
I have to say, I'm not really into steps.
No, but
not my type of music.
Right, anyway. 14,503. See, instead of just having a wee walk for half a mile, quarter mile, a mile, that's the difference, man.
Are we going to get you a Terry's chocolate orange?
No, but I'm just saying to everybody out there, get yourself out, get walking. 14,000 yesterday, that's brilliant, by the way. I'm chuffed to bits for that. Walk. You don't walk enough.
I didn't want to. My knees, my ankles are knackered.
That's true. I'll let you off then.
It was another poor night for Spurs and Thomas Franks. They were beaten in Paris last night. Spurs were in front on 2 occasions, thanks to goals from Richarlison and Miani against his old parent club, of course. But PSG took control with 3 goals in 12 minutes from Vitinha, who's a top player for me, or was. Well, still is. Fabian Ruiz and Pacho. Vitinha later completed his hat-trick from the penalty spot to secure a 5-3 victory for PSG. Now, I have to be honest, I don't know Thomas Frank, but the way he was saying, well, that was better, and, we showed, that was a lot better. It was not a comeback, but what was his word?
It was better. He said it was an improvement after the weekend.
We showed a bit of, character.
Well, it was
5-3. I'm not having it. Please to say more on this. What's going on at Spurs? We're now joined by 99 League Cup winner Ramon Vega from a beautiful part of the world. Ramon, morning.
Ramon, good morning.
Good morning, both of you. How are you doing, guys?
Ramon, every time we see you, you've got a sunglasses.
Give us a break. Can't you get a pub or something? Oh, dear.
Listen, we're just recovering my wife's birthday. Kind of, she had this week a little bit, so we're not kind of the best. Let's call it.
Great. Ramon, what about a wonderful time?
What about last night? It was always going to be difficult, wasn't it? And the eyebrows went up when Spurs went 1-up, Richarlison. But 5-3, and I know Thomas Frank's trying to be positive, Ramon, but at the end of the day, they've still conceded 5 goals. Whoa! He's got to stop this.
Well, it's 9 goals, Frank is saying, in two games in the same time. I think it's one step back. One thing I don't understand. First of all, let me be clear. I don't know Frank. I don't know Ange at the same time. Okay, all right. Just do very clearly that. But what I didn't understand, this hype with Frank when he arrived, the magic tactician, the magic is the perfect person without even winning anything. Yes, he had experience, the Brentford, the Premier League, etc. And who won pretty much most of the clubs he had a terrible media exposure. And what I am evaluating here is Frank, is he actually suitable for Tottenham? And even the comments after the game, the performance is more important than actually the result. Mate, this is football. It's not Opera House. Football is all about results. And I think this is where I'm coming into. Is Frank really suitable for Spurs? Because at the moment, he might be a nice guy. He might be listening to the people. And he's very unsighted in terms of how he wants to put this strategic, tactical in place for the club.
I think, Ramon, when you keep mentioning tactical, I couldn't agree more with you. I don't know Thomas Frank. He seems a lovely guy, and he's trying to boost the boys, give them a bit of confidence. But in terms of tactics, they were non-existent against the Arsenal, and the way they defended to some of Arsenal's free kicks on the 6-yard line was bonkers. So I think there's a big question mark about tactics.
Absolutely. This uncertainty in terms of way of approaching the game is changing his mind every 2 seconds. One thing with Ange, whatever you pretty much criticizing, he might be stopping in his own way, but he had the balls. He stuck to his gun. He's done what he wanted. The players need kind of certainty in the dressing room. That's why I think when Ange was winning the Ryder Cup with the young boys, even 80% of the season was on the young boys, the dressing room was sticking to him. And you can see that. I'm not sure this dressing room starting to respect Frank because he's changing how to play, etc. They don't know where to go, what to do. They haven't got a strategic kind of stable place to go. And the dressing room, as you know, as a player, when you know what the coach wants, and is week in, week out, the fundamental is there, then the team starts to play well.
Yeah.
But if you're changing every 5 minutes, you really, really make the players very kind of insecure, doesn't know where to go. And you can see that in these 2 games.
Ramon, see at the start, sorry to interrupt you, mate. See at the start of the season, I thought they looked excellent, even in the first game against PSG, right? And then up at the Etihad, they were absolutely excellent against Manchester City. And particularly in the middle of the park, I really liked the 3 of Paulinho, Sarr and Bentancur. I really liked it. And they don't seem to be, I don't know whether it's an injury or, don't get me wrong, I like Bergvall. I think he's a very, very good player. Actually, he got some very good players. But I just like that 3 in the middle of the park.
Yeah, absolutely correct with that. But the problem is, Ali, is what I'm trying to get at is this in society terms decision-making from him is changing every 5 minutes. You can't do that. The dressing room needs fundamentally one basic strategy. And then on top of that, you can potentially add and change because you got injuries during the year. Like obviously now is again excusing the injuries were there. Ange had 80% of last season on injuries. Only kids were playing. He still went to win the European Cup. And on top of that, he already knew he was sacked before the European Cup. Can you imagine the dressing room stuck to him? That's where the problem is. He needs to manage the dressing room. Here, the football is the psychological side point of view. If he doesn't control the dressing room, he can be as good as he wants, as nice as he is, but he hasn't got the balls. I don't see Frank pretty much suitable for Spurs because I don't think he has the balls, and he hasn't got a character to do this.
Ramon, have a beautiful day. Thank you.
Wish you good lady a happy birthday and have a great
from
time.
Dubai. Beautiful, eh?
Thank you, guys.
Well done, Ramon.
Happy birthday.
Lovely. Well done. Super.
Fantastic, mate. Beautiful part of the world.
Oh, yeah.
Lot of sunshine there, eh?
When did he play in Mexico?
Who?
You just called him Ramos.
No, I never.
You did. You called him Ramos.
Ed will check that.
You called him Ramos.
I did not.
You did.
No chance.
Coming up to 9 o'clock.
Tyson Fury, Floyd Mayweather, Canelo Alvarez. Just hearing these names makes you think money and the hundreds of millions of dollars, pounds or Saudi riyals in boxing. But that's at the top. At the bottom, it isn't quite the same. Even for those on the rise, there's not an awful lot of cash in the boxing world, And if you're just starting out, well, it can be a very costly exercise indeed. But don't take my word for it. Here's the former European champion talkSPORT's Spencer Oliver.
You're turning professional and you're boxing, let's say, York Hall on a non-televised fight. You have to sell tickets to earn any money, but you have to cover the wages of your opponent as well. So if you don't have the ability to be able to sell enough tickets, you effectively have to pay to fight.
A far cry then from Jake Paul facing Mike Tyson in 2024, when the purse was reported to be around £48 million. But the vast amounts of cash lining the top dog's pockets isn't the norm in a typical fight.
Let's say you're lucky and you get between 5 and 10 grand. You're going to get 10 grand max for that. 10% goes to the trainer, 25% goes to the manager. Then we've got the tax man to pay as well. So we're cutting that money in at least half. So now you've got 5 grand for a 10-week camp. So you're talking about a guy here earning, he might be clearing 500 quid a week. How do you support a family on that? So boxers chase the dream. And, you know, there's probably 2% of them that actually make it.
So say you do make it and you start to rise up the ranks. Strikers Boxing, a training academy, says the mid-tier fighters can earn more, somewhere between £10,000 and £50,000 a fight, depending on record, profile, opponent and popularity of weight class. It's only at the top level does the real cash start flowing in, with the top-tier professionals, i.e. those going for titles, earning 6 figures a fight. Something else you'll have heard of is the terms prize fighter or journeyman. A prize fighter is, as it sounds, someone who picks up fights where they can and gets a nice big check if they win. Journeymen are the fighters who take on up-and-comers, effectively used for experience in the ring. Even if they're going up against the real prospects, a young Anthony Joshua, for example, these guys will be lucky to earn more than 10 grand. So the average boxer isn't as rich as you'd think.
Okay, here we go, the final hour. God, has it gone quick or what?
Flown in, mate.
Brilliant. 7 after 9, talkSPORT Breakfast with Arnold Clark. Get the UK's best used car deals guaranteed. By the way, I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Briefly, big charity bash. It's going to be great, you know. Harry Redknapp talking as well.
Brilliant. Well, I'm coming with you.
I know. It's going to be great.
It'll be great. I'm looking forward to it.
Yep.
Not seen Harry for ages.
No. I've spoke to him, but not seen him.
Yep.
Right, it's all gone wrong at Anfield. 9 defeats in the last 13 games, and Arne Slot is banging trouble. PSV were the latest team. I can't believe the scoreline. Who went for a stroll around Anfield, running out 4-1 winners over a sorry Liverpool, who were soft, wide open and wasteful, I'm afraid. Sorry. Midfielder Curtis Jones did not hold back with his assessment of the team after the game last night. In an interview with RTE, have a wee listen.
Just wanting to be a man out there and just wanting to tackle someone and just be a dog out there. And it's not always the fact that, you know, I've got these lads who are nice on the ball that, you know, we just play, like go and smash someone and you know, it comes from me as well. I'm not saying that the other lads have to go and do it, because I'm the same. not be so nice where teams are coming here thinking, oh, we're going to win here, we're going to score 2, 3, 4 goals. No, you're coming here, and this used to be, you know, it used to be a place that you hated to come, you know, with the fans, with us, and how we played, and how we go and press, and we're just absolute dogs, and then we have the ball, and then we play, whereas now, you know, we hardly even play. You know, there's times when we do play, but off the ball stuff, I think that's the stuff that has to change. Just unacceptable, if I'm honest. As I said, yeah, I don't even have the words. I'm past being angry inside it, to where I'm at the point now to where, like, I just don't have the words. I can't, you know, it's hard to actually find the word. You know, I play and a fan, and I'm seeing it like this, where, you know, from a long time, you know, I haven't experienced a team playing this bad, and results like this. But at the end of the day, we've still got that badge on our chest. So until that badge goes, you know, we're always going to fight and try and get this team back to where it needs to be, and show the whole world why Liverpool is the best team in the world. But as of now, yeah, we're in the it needs to change.
Yes, I think he meant we're in the mire there, bleeped out. But he cares, there's no doubt. I was going to say, Ali, in the olden days, you know, when you're struggling like that, you can maybe, you know, roll your sleeves up and have a boot at someone and get the crowd going. You can't do that now.
Oh, you certainly can't, but you can still show the right attitude and the correct attitude to go and play. And that's what he's talking about. And that's what they need. You know, without being overly aggressive, the first thing they've got to do is get the sleeves rolled up and getting running about and run.
Well,
it seems quite an obvious thing to say, Alan, but they all need to take the responsibility of perhaps running that extra yard, closing somebody down. It's just little things like that.
Defensively, I don't want to pick on Van Dijk and Kanate all the time, but cause it's not just them, the fullbacks at the moment. You know, the two new ones. I'm like, ugh. But I see them get back, and it's not a sprint to get back. They're not busting a gut to get back.
Well, I'm looking at the second goal, right? I'm looking at the second goal. I know Van Dijk for the handball for the first goal. I get
shocking, really.
I'm looking at the second goal, and the boy goes by, I think it's Salah, as if it's just too easy. Yeah. And then he whips the ball in, and Kerkez lets the boy get in front of him. It's just kind of basic things, basic defending.
Even before the ball's crossed, as a defender, you've got to get ball side.
Stop the cross as well.
You have to. You can't.
I was slightly critical. I mean, brilliant from Calafiore when he came on, and a lovely ball. I think it was somebody played it before Madieki's goal, and I'm thinking Pavlovic or somebody could possibly come across and take the responsibility to stop the cross. But that's the kind of thing I'm talking about that Liverpool need, right? It's they need to do the dirty things better, and the good things will come automatically.
I was hopping channels, and when it went 1-1, Slobozlai again, brilliant. He's a shining light.
Of course he is.
So when it went 1-1, I thought, that's it, Liverpool now are at them.
Yeah.
Here we go. And then when I went back before I went to bed, I'm like, 4-1. I couldn't believe it.
I'm obviously doing the Arsenal game. I'm doing the comments with Fletch, and it's coming through, and he's looking at me going like 1, 2-1, 3-1. I genuinely couldn't believe it.
You wouldn't be surprised if it was the other way.
Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. But do you know what I mean? But they're going to have to start doing, like you mentioned, and as it's the dirty things, it's the ugly things, it's rolling up your sleeves, it's closing people down, it's taking responsibility. It's just, you've got to start doing that, get back to doing that correctly, and then everything else I think will take care of itself, because on their day, they've got better players than most teams.
Yeah. So, just to, before we break, because Neil Warnock coming up, this Champions League format, you know, it was a great result for the Arsenal, and it proves that they are probably at the moment in time the form team in Europe, the best team. But it's only the group stages. You know, when we get in the knockout, the nitty gritty, a lot can change. Yeah, and I'm taking nothing away from Arsenal, because Arsenal at the moment are brilliant on the top of their game.
Look, the bottom line is Arsenal so far. I mean, that last night said before the game was arguably or probably a game between the two best teams in Europe at that particular time. But it's not about being the best team in Europe in November and December.
So how big is this game, Chelsea-Arsenal?
Massive.
In terms of not just points, but in terms of mental.
Well,
if Chelsea will turn them over.
Yeah.
If, I say if.
But they've got a chance, haven't they? You better believe they've got a chance. But you think about it, the flip side. It's It's as much mental. That game last night would have given us such a boost mentally, right? Because they now know, no matter what happens, and Munich have generally had a little bit of a sign over Arsenal previously, but they now know they can comfortably, if they go about their business right, beat Bayern Munich. They had a wonderful result in the North London derby at the weekend. If they go and beat Chelsea, you think about those 3 statement wins. That is phenomenal. It really, really is. And I keep harping back, and everybody says, oh, they dropped points at Sunderland. That's where you need to pick up points. And they did. That could be a big, big point. The weekend is massive. My point is, if Arsenal go and win it, what a statement that is. Their last 3 games.
Yeah,
you know,
I agree.
Chelsea, Bayern Munich and Spurs.
Absolutely. Okay, coming up 9:14, Neil Warnock coming next on talkSPORT.
What would you do with Jamie, Neil? Now, like say Jamie was playing now, right? He's normally his fighting weight is 11 stone. He's about 15 stone now.
What would I do if he was playing for me?
Yeah,
I'd sell him.
Okay, 18 after 9. talkSPORT Breakfast with Arnold Clark. Get £750 off any used electric car or home charger. Super Ali with me. Delighted to say we're now reunited at long last by this legendary boss.
I can't see anybody being overawed, mate. I think we've just got to go out. By all means, enjoy it, but enjoy it by being disciplined here.
Jody, that serves you right for Muscat, that. Serves you right for Muscat, that. We're in London. That's difference. Hey, we're in London, aren't we?
I just think his best decision is letting Aguiman go. I do, honestly. I just...
Aubameyang?
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
Hey! Hey! Lino! Have a word with him, man! You've got to die to get 3 points!
People think about me mouthing off and having a go. Incidentally, I've not had one message from a referee thanking me for my career.
Oh, no.
You'd always have a Dean Saunders in the team because, you know, you're like a little rat. I mean, I've just always had beautiful locks since I was a little boy.
Now he's latches in the lurch a couple of times since becoming Prince William's best mate.
Yeah.
Heading down to Italy so many times now, so plenty to catch up with the man who managed more games in English football than anyone else in history. How he's not got a chance at that Rangers job's beyond me. Arise, Sir Neil Warnock. Neil, good morning.
Morning, Neil, how are you?
Morning, lads. Yeah, great to talk to you this morning.
But by the way, it's a proper question, that is. Why have you not been asked to manage Rangers?
They probably think about me 3 months at Aberdeen, son. But at least I can go back and watch him now, Ali. I'm coming up in a few weeks, Ali, as well, before Christmas.
Brilliant. You need to let us know we've got a game. I'm going to go tonight. I'm going to the Braga game tonight. Neil, I want to ask you, last night, another great result for Sheffield United. Comfortable. Yeah. I felt it was a comfortable win in the derby. I watched the early kick-off on Sunday. Looks as though they've certainly turned the corner.
Yeah, I mean they should be up in top 6, Ali, with the money they've spent and everything. I still don't fancy the back four, if I'm honest. But I really felt sorry. I know you don't when you're like Rangers, Celtic, Sheffield United Wednesday, but I did feel sorry for Sheffield Wednesday on Sunday.
I know what you mean.
That was the poorest performance I've seen, and yet they are trying. They are trying.
Yeah. Did you really feel sorry?
I did, honestly, Alan. I did on Sunday, because it is a great rivalry. And
well, Mike Ashley might be getting a hold of it. We hear one of the papers, one of the big broadsheets today.
Yeah, he always puts his name forward, doesn't he? But I think there's others. I'm not sure they'll go for him because I think there's 4 or 5 other good ones as well. So I mean, it is a fabulous club. So
yeah. Neil, let me just take. We've got so much to get through. I want to talk a little bit about Tottenham, right?
Yeah.
Thomas Frank comes in, talking about his tactical nous. Well, against Arsenal, I didn't see any tactics whatsoever. And just one thing in particular, I'm repeating myself, but I was astonished. How can Tottenham defend free kicks with Saka's left foot on the 6-yard line? What the hell is all that about, mate?
Well, I don't know, honestly, I don't know. I mean, tactics nowadays, when I watch the TV, they used to call me a dinosaur and all that lot, don't they? But I look at it, it's same on Sunday, Man United, when they went down to 10 men and they keep 3 centre-halves at the back.
What's that about?
And I'm thinking, just pull one of them off if they can't go forward and get somebody in midfield. And I thought I'm pleased for David Moyes, by the way, Sunday. So, yeah, but going back to what you say, it's all about tactics. And I don't think some of these new managers, if they haven't got the computer with them, I thought Amorim might sit down on the bench and get his little what is it, a typewriter he gets out, or the Subutio, and have a look during the game, like he did at Grimsby. I think they lost a little bit. And the corners, there's no, when you see these 6'6" lads being marked by a winger, because they're all on the 6-yard box, then they're going to get a run at it. They're going to get a run at it. It's not rocket science, is it?
No.
I don't understand that.
And just on tactics, just let me finish on tactics. Thomas, he said, last night, amazingly, we were, what? Richarlison 1-0 over in Paris. Then they get beat 5. That's 9 goals in 2 games. But he said it was an improvement. This is
They created more, Alan. They did create more.
Yeah, but nine
what you
goals in 2 games.
No, but I'm with you, Neil. I'm not having it. I know exactly what he means, right? There is no... If you're a Tottenham fan or you're the Tottenham manager, yes, of course, you clearly don't want to lose 5 goals. But they were miles better last night than they were in the London derby. That's the point I think he's trying to make.
Yeah, I think he was, really. I mean, in fairness... I mean, I was right pleased when they got rid of the previous manager, because I thought if he loses the first 3 games, he'll get absolutely slaughtered.
Yeah.
But he's come in and he steadies the back line down. I just don't think, I think fans, like when I was in my prime, Alan, West Ham fans used to think they needed this type of football, and Tottenham
the
are the
academy,
same.
the academy.
But it's like Liverpool at the minute. They need winning type of football, not whatever it is. And it just, honestly, it does. It gets to me.
Neil, let me take you on. Please let me take you on to Liverpool.
Yeah.
Curtis Jones came out and said, he was talking about we're in the mire, we're in the, publicly he said it. There's no doubt about it. We are in the mire. Should he say that? Arnie Slot's trying his hardest. Arnie must be saying, what is going on here from last year to this year? There's something badly wrong. And can you put your finger at? Defensively, diabolical. Van Dijk, who's a Rolls Royce, what is he playing at? Kanate is an accident waiting to happen.
And I just think sometimes when you win things, you begin to think you're invincible, and you've just got to put the shirt on and you go out, and if you have a bad one, your mate's going to get you out of it. And unfortunately, at the moment, there's too many having bad ones, and you can't dig 6 or 7 players out. And I've got to say, Alan, people haven't mentioned it, but when they lost Diogo, I had a similar situation at Cardiff when we lost Emiliano Sala.
Of course.
And the damage it does in the dressing room, you can't come out and say what it does and say this is what's going to happen, because it stays with you. It stays with you for months and months and months. So I'm not saying anything about that, but it is a difficult situation. But I would have got them all together and said to the players, listen, players, you're going to get asked a lot now in the press. You're all going to do the press. You're all free. I trust you all. Just don't say anything that should be kept in the dressing room. That's what I would have said. And he shouldn't have said that, really. But that's how he feels at the moment. And now the manager's got to earn his money, hasn't he? But when they start talking about changing managers... and
I agree. Slot, he won it last year. Just lay it off.
Well, who are they going to get? I look at the managers that they've appointed. You talk to me about Rangers, Ali.
Yeah.
But he's gone. Philly, when I only come to play against Rangers, the first game, and Philly Clements was the manager.
Yep.
Norwich now.
I'm not happy. I'm not impressed. And he's gone to Norwich. Yeah. And I think some of these lads that have never, like the Swansea lad, they don't know what the Championship's about. It makes me laugh when I see them all appointed. And it's interesting because the Championship's not like any other league in the world.
Yeah, agreed.
Neil, what would you do with Leeds United at the moment? Look, it's not press panic buttons yet. Wolves are in big trouble, but Leeds are not. And it's a bit of doom and gloom amongst Leeds fans.
It is, and quite right. And I'm a big fan of the manager. I do like him, Daniel. And they've been a bit unlucky, 1 or 2 decisions in the games that they've played. But they've got so many tough games before Christmas, Alan, if you look at the fixture list. They've got all the top teams in the next 3 or 4. So they've just got to keep faith. While they've got that crowd behind them, it's still a hell of a place to come up against there. And you also talked about them winning the league, Arsenal, by a mile, but I think I've been impressed. I know I've been up to see Pep a few times, and I've been impressed at how they've changed their squad and got into it. Yes, they're not the finished article yet, but you also need a bit of luck. When they played Newcastle, you can't tell me that shouldn't have been. When I found out that VAR with Craig Pawson, a guy who's actually did me twice against Chelsea personally, when I found out he was the VAR, I said they're not going to get any joy, and you can't tell me they shouldn't have had a penalty.
What's a penalty?
And I look at them lines, and it's like a few years ago. Don't you remember when Man United beat Coventry in the FA Cup?
Yes.
You can't tell me that's offside. I'm sorry. I'm not aware where they put the lines. So, and I felt against Newcastle they were so, because if they'd have scored then, they'd have won the game. So I think you need a little bit of luck as well.
Neil, just talk to me about Pep. Listen, he's wonderful, magnificent. I just wonder if it's getting to him at the moment. I see him fidgeting and sort of looking about, and he's getting agitated. He's having a go at a cameraman, and he's talking to some of the opposition players. Is even a great manager like Pep, one of the greatest, is it getting to him? Is it driving him mad?
I don't think it is, Alan. He's always been like that, fidgety. When you watch him, he's always touching his face and all this, that, and because that's how he is. And when I went up, I watched the day's training. Oh my goodness me, they're so intense. I mean, the top players, and I love watching them train, and I enjoyed talking to them. And Ali, did I tell you the story when I was there?
Go on.
Oh, I'll tell you the story. So he said to me, "Do you want to speak to the squad?" So I said, "Well, do you want me to?" Yeah, have a chat with them. This is what before they started training. So he called them all over. I thought, what am I going to say? So I said to him. Well, Grealish were there as well, and Haaland. He come over for a selfie. He said, "You're my hero, you." And so I says to him, "Listen, lad, think yourself lucky I'm not your so-and-so manager." I said, "Because you'd be kicking that ball from there to there and chasing it non-stop." And but Pep's in he's changed. You don't realise how much he's changed the team. I think he's changed it for the better, me. And I think...
Did he change it too much on Tuesday, Neil?
Yeah, well, I don't think he was bothered about that game. You get like that. You have to take the flak, I'm afraid. But it gets given some of the fringe players a 90-minute, a few minutes on board. So I think he's looking further afield about giving them for if he brings one or two on. But I think they're the next best, me. I do, honestly. And I think if he gets the rub of the green and Craig Pawson keeps away from him, I think they've got a chance, mate.
And royalty now is one of your buddies, eh? The Prince?
Well, you've met him, haven't you, Ali?
I've met him, yes, but to be fair, he looked more enamoured with you than he was with me, to be quite honest.
Well, I think he took the helicopter down to Cornwall to meet me. Really, I don't think it was the other way around. And but listen, our young generation now, they're going to have a great king. He's so down to earth. He's so one of us.
Yeah.
Yes, he has a fault as an Aston Villa fan, but we've all got problems, haven't we? And I did tell him that. And but I met his grandmother at Sheffield United, and it's great. I'm a big royalist. When I was a kid, Ali, on Boxing Day, when on Christmas Day, when the Queen used to speak.
Yeah.
My dad used to get us three kids up.
Correct.
Stand up, kids, stand up. And he used to watch the telly, and then he used to salute the Queen while the national anthem come on, and we were all royalists. And
all right.
Brilliant,
You might get that sword on your shoulder one day.
Neil, cheer you up, mate. We still do it. 3 o'clock on Christmas Day. Don't worry about that. Absolutely, mate. 100%.
Hey, Alan, I might get it. Is it posthumous? They might give me that when I've gone like that. But,
you stick to the Queen Vic. That's your best shot.
Hey, listen, I'll tell you what I'm doing today. This is one thing good about retiring. I'm going to a beautiful place called Bude.
Oh, I've heard of Bude.
Which is on the north coast.
I've heard of Bude.
My son William, he's in a PGA. He's playing in a PGA competition, and I'm going to walk around 18 holes up.
How's your weather, Neil?
Sorry?
How's your weather?
My river?
No, your weather.
My weather. Yeah, fine here, son. Yeah. Don't forget it's different to where you are, Ali. Bloody hell.
By the way, have you had the invite down to... No, I'm not breaking. Have you had the invite, Neil, down to Mark Lorham's golf day? That's down begins with T, down near Padstow Golf Club. Brian Robson, he's got a big charity bash coming down. Did you
no, I'm glad.
He played under you, Mark, didn't he?
I'm glad. No.
He didn't?
I'm glad that they're coming down to Cornwall, because everybody forgets Cornwall when you get to Bristol.
Stunning.
You turn it off. But
it's a famous golf course, begins with T. Down near Padstow, down there.
Yeah, well, the only one I know is Trethorn, and that's not. I don't. That won't be holding it. There's quite a few good golf courses, so I am looking for. When you ought to look at me. My son's got something on Instagram and TikTok. You know, he puts me, Ali. I'm a hacker, and he's a beautiful player. I love the action, and then I hack it, and we play par threes, and he films it. So I let him film.
That's great, man.
And we were in Turkey last week, and he filmed me, and he shot this par three beautiful. It went 12 foot from the from the pin about 135 yards. I hit my hacker and it rolled on the floor and around to the side of the green onto the rough.
We call
so
it a daisy cutter.
He's filming it. So I turned around and I said, listen, my strength is off the green playing short, so don't knock me off just yet. So we walked down to the green and I get me 7-iron, Alec. I put it within a foot.
Magic.
And he missed his putt. I bloody left it. So,
well, you sound as if you're enjoying yourself, and I'm about to get sacked if I don't break Neil. So
okay,
listen,
I know.
Have a great,
Cheers,
few days, great weekend.
Cheers, all the best.
Neil. Thank you. Neil Warnock there you go. No, nothing wrong with Pep. He hasn't changed. 9:33.
Premier League teams have got a load of crazy nicknames. Ever wondered where they came from? Some are pretty straightforward. Arsenal are the Gunners because they were founded by a group of munitions workers, and Bournemouth are the Cherries because their old stadium was built right next to a cherry orchard. Then there's Everton. They're dubbed the Toffees, but why? Well, because when the club was formed, just down the road there were two local toffee shops. Ipswich Town nicked their nickname off their opponents in the late 90s, Birmingham. The term Tractor Boys was chanted as a way to tease the team about their farming background, but they started using it themselves as a way to cheer on the team in victory instead. Take that, Birmingham. Let's head to Leicester, famous for more than just a red, well, orangey cheese and Jamie Vardy. Leicestershire's also the birthplace of fox hunting, hence the Foxes. Crystal Palace's nickname came from an extreme makeover. They were having a nightmare run in the 70s, and when they were relegated, their manager, Malcolm Allison, wasn't having it. I know what will make us better, he thought, a new nickname. The Strong and Deadly Eagle sounded like a pretty good bet. And there's more to that story. Brighton used Palace's nickname to inspire their own. Ooh, bird, they thought. Let's just pick a different one for us. And so in a heated match between the two teams back in 1976, when Palace fans began chanting "Eagles, Eagles," Brighton fans had the perfect reply: "Seagulls, Seagulls." So next time the away end's chanting their crazy nickname, you'll now know exactly where it came from.
That's life. That's life. That's what all the people say. You're riding high in April, shot down in May. But I know I'm gonna change that tune.
Brilliant.
When I'm back on top in June.
What is it?
That's life.
That's life.
That's life.
And as funny as it may
Now, don't forget, you've only got until tomorrow, 4 p.m. Don't miss your last chance to kick off 2026 by winning an epic trip to beautiful Las Vegas. Thanks to our friends at Virgin Hotels Vegas. Not long now, you and your best mate, what a trip this could be. You and your best pal could be flying upper class from London to Vegas, checking into a luxury spa villa for 4 incredible nights at Virgin Hotels Las Vegas, cheering from the stands as the Las Vegas Raiders take on the Kansas City Chiefs. And you get $5,000 in cash to spend on whatever you like. Do what you like with it. It's netto. So clear your calendar from January the 2nd to January 7, 2026, because nothing starts a new year like Vegas. Good luck.
21 plus, UK excluding Northern Ireland. For a chance to win, text WIN to 83338. Text at £2 plus standard network rates. Bill payer's permission required. Or call 03434239761. Calls are charged at standard rate. All entries must be received by the 28th of November at 4 p.m. This is a network promotion. Run across talkSPORT, Virgin Radio UK and Talk. Full terms and conditions at talksport.com.
Talking of Vegas,
yes,
I do like the ocean films. Do you like them?
Yeah.
Clooney and Brad Pitt.
Oh,
that was a very moderate sort of, yeah.
Well, I wouldn't be going overboard on them, but I do not enjoy them. Yeah.
Well, what's one?
Well, they wouldn't have been in my top. Would they be in your top 10?
No.
Right. Well, that's my point.
I just said enjoy them.
Yeah, I enjoy them.
Give me one of your. Give me one of your recent films. You think, what a movie.
Oh.
There's any, is
Aye, there is.
Is there?
But it's not recent. Oppenheimer was sensational. Oppenheimer was out of this world.
No, not for me. Too slow, too boring.
Oh, I know, but I mean, I thought it was a brilliant movie. I thought our pal was tremendous in it.
Oh, Peaky Blinders.
Aye.
Were you?
He was different class in it. Matt Damon was good. Oh, I loved it all. Absolutely loved it.
I love the Bourne series.
Oh, yeah, brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. Bourne Identity, Bourne Supremacy.
I get bored and watch them all over again.
Yeah, so do I. I watched them all over again. He was, Matt Damon's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. He might.
We're missing a great one. What we've seen lately is really good.
Have you?
I'm terrible. I'm into war films all the time.
There's nothing wrong with that. I love a good war film.
Yeah, but
you like a western?
Nah, I was watching. I like a bit of Clint Eastwood.
Yeah,
I like watching Clint's old films.
Yeah. Good, the bad, and ugly. Fistful of dollars.
High Plains.
Get a few dollars more.
Yeah. So many meals for Sister Sarah's. At 6, 8.
He named that one after you, didn't he? For a few dollars more.
What did he in High Plains? What did he call the town? He painted red.
Oh, he painted red.
What was it called? Largo.
Aye, that's
remember
right.
That?
Yeah, I do.
Whips them.
Remember it. I remember it well. My boys improvised.
That's great.
He adapted.
What else is there? What else? Come on.
Clint was great. He was fantastic.
Oh, Dirty Harry was good, wasn't he? If you go back.
Callahan. That was his name. Oh, you'd have got that, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Electra Gliding Blue, was that one of his?
I'm not sure. Can't remember that one. Yeah. He was brilliant. Fantastic.
Right, so you'll be at Ibrox tonight?
Going to Ibrox tonight, mate, yeah.
Special seats or
no, I'm working at it. No.
Oh, you're working?
Working at it. Yeah.
What is wrong with you?
Well, that's my team, isn't it? So I'm going to watch my team. Boys are going.
And that means we're going to get a biased commentary. I'm not watching.
No, I don't think you will. I don't think you'll get a biased commentary. I'm hoping you'll get a very, very fair commentary.
Is it on telly somewhere? Because I see we're taking it really seriously. TalkSport.
Have we any Scott? Did he know it's football North of Carlisle?
We've only got like 1 million listeners up there.
I know, it's poor, isn't it?
It is. I'm going to. Who plans all this?
Right, we'll have a word. Well,
you, Ollie.
I thought you were talking to the top man earlier on.
He said you said to me he'd rather watch League Two. That's a disgrace.
What was it? By the way, I know we haven't spoken about it. What about Hara?
What about him?
Did he not say Stockport?
Oh, yeah, but that's just... Look, when you're struggling for listeners...
That's true.
You say things just to get a reaction, don't you? You know, we've gone way past that.
Well,
you know, one guy's got to dress up as a clown, Coco, and the other guy's got to come out with tripe like that. You know, it's all about listeners, Ali. Don't worry about it. Our graph just keeps going up and up and up.
You know who's coming next? Somebody that'll attract the listeners.
The storyteller.
The storyteller's next.
Well, I'm calling now. The darts is coming. You've got the ferret, haven't you? The Welsh ferret and the darts.
Why don't you and I?
But the Dinos, we're going to call them the Pine Martin.
Pine Martin.
They're only in Scotland, aren't they? The Pine Martins.
That's a beautiful thing, isn't it? Pine Martin.
Vicious as well.
Yeah.
What were you going to say there?
Oh, you've thrown me. It was the darts. It was the darts.
What? Oh, you want a wee double? Should we take them on? England, Scotland?
Why don't we for a giggle?
I've not played for ages, but I'll soon beat O'Hara. Right, 9:45. Oh, right. You City Airport today, or you Heathrow?
City, mate. That City Airport's brilliant. I love it. I'm scared to tell him, it's great.
Oh, it's getting more popular, you're right, Paddy.
Oh, it's magic.
You're right.
Got like, what is it, 2 or 3 stops in the Jubilee to Canning Town.
You don't have to go 2 hours before and all that nonsense, do you?
Great. It's
and they go to Edinburgh and Glasgow, don't they?
Absolutely. It's great. I mean, outside Glasgow Airport's my favourite.
Right, what do we know this Thursday morning? Liverpool in the midst of their worst run in 71 years. Can you believe? I can't.
No,
right, can
didn't know
71
that, mate.
years after getting beat 4-1, a defeat by PSV at home at Anfield. That's now 9 defeats in 12 games for the first time since 53-54 season. Patrick Bamford scored his first goal for 19 months. Isn't it strange how football works?
Yeah.
Colin leads all the names under. Sorry, it's Colin Sheffield. All the names under the sun. He goes there. They beat Wednesday, and then he scores last night.
The bit of crack he had with Chris Wilder.
So he scores his first goal for 19 months as Sheffield United beat 10-man Portsmouth to move out of the Championship relegation zone, and Arsenal went top of the Champions League, as well as the Premier League, a 3-1 victory over Bayern Munich at the Emirates. Madueke scored his first goal for the club in a great night for the Gunners against the best team in Europe, according to Mikel Arteta.
Well, they're a top side. I think they haven't lost in 20 or 21 games, no? And you see the record. So you know the difficulty of that. So we managed to do that in one game. That's great. And that shows as well the capacity that we have. And I'm very pleased as well with some of the players that they've been given the opportunity today with all the injuries that we have. The ones that they started, the ones that they came as well to finish the game. The impact was immense. And that's what we need. Everybody connected at that level.
How football changes. Arteta a couple of years ago with people saying get him out, never went in. In fact, Neil Warnock, who's our pal, Neil was I can't see him winning it. I don't think he's strong enough.
But Piers
by the way, he's not won it. Piers, but he's not won it in major yet, has he? But it could happen. It could be a bumper the year this year. Could be.
But like all top managers and top coaches, he'll have his players guarding against any, they can't take any foot off any pedal, no relaxing at all, because the fact of the matter is, as brilliant as they have been, and they have been brilliant, they won nothing.
Yeah. By the way, do you know who's doing really well? I don't know if were you on with me when I mentioned it? Fabregas at Como.
Yeah, it was you and I. He's doing a great job.
Yeah, so
great job.
He could end up with a top job.
Well, it was Gianfranco we were talking to, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah, it was Gianfranco we were talking about, and he said he's doing a fabulous job, but it didn't surprise him.
Okay, right, here we go. Right, time now. Where are we? 8 minutes to 10 for a bit of this.
Is it?
No. It's not your numpty. I'll tell you it is in a minute. It can only mean one thing. Darts in the talkSPORT Darts Trophy is back for 2025, and Dean Saunders is defending his crown. Join H&J on Wednesday the 10th of December from 1 p.m. as 8 talkSPORT presenters go head-to-head on the hockey. This year we're bigger and better with 2 talkSPORT promotion companies managing the talent. Myself, Ally McCoist and Jeff Stelling are heading up Tipple 20 Promotions, we have Dean. Well, his name, we've got here the storyteller, but we've got Clayton, who is the top Welsh player, isn't he? Known as the Ferret. I think Dino should be called the Pine Martin, Ali. But a lot of the English boys don't know who Pine Martins are, but they are.
No, but I like that nickname for Dino.
They're killing all the grey squirrels, them pesky, pox-ridden grey.
Well, we don't like the grey squirrels.
Huh?
We like the red squirrels.
Yeah, the Pine Martins kill the greys, don't kill the reds.
Yeah, we're Pine Martin fans.
Yeah, right.
That's why Dino's a Pine Martin.
So, defending champion Dean, the Pine Martin, Natalie the Destroyer Sawyer, Gabby the Gabfather, well, no, Gabby can't play darts, Jamie the Chunk O'Hara. We're up against it, though, are we? No, we're not. Jim and Simon's Flight and Jordan Limited, whose stable include Drive Times Goldstein, known as the Gale Force.
More like a breeze.
Yeah, a breeze on a hot summer's day. And Darren the Truth Bentley's all right. Plus Jermaine the Saint Pennant and Jason One Bull. God dear. It's Candy.
Is that one or full of
Candy Clown?
Is it not full of?
full of bull candy. And the draw has been done by none other than Luke Littler. No way.
Yes, way.
It opens up with Jamie versus Cundy. Natalie against Bentley in the rematch after Natalie beat him last year. He'd lessons as well, didn't he? Or was it Goldstein had lessons?
No, both of them.
Goldstein against Gabby. God, that's a tricky one, eh? Two numpties.
Listen,
our next guest.
Watch out.
Our next guest is a current champion. A rematch of the final. He's taking on Pennant and his very own theme tune. Here we go.
Dina, here comes the storyteller, Welsh wizard with the yarns that go on and on and on.
By the way, Dino is a professional. He will be training for this.
I know he is.
With the pints. Dino, morning.
Morning, Dino.
Morning, lads.
How are we, pal?
I'm all right, yeah. I'm actually looking forward to the darts. Jermaine Pennant's a danger.
Yeah.
The Chunk's a danger.
No way.
Yeah, well, his body shape is suited to darts.
The Chunk's a danger to himself, Dino. Listen.
It's got to be good at something.
I'm going to say, Dino, with the greatest respect, I mean, as you know, Big Al and I are singing your praises and you're the ace in our pack. But it's a tough opener, mate. It's a tough opener for you.
Well, I beat Jermaine in the final last year.
And
that's twice I've won it now. And I'm seriously thinking about retiring from darts. There's more to life than darts.
Dino, it's like the Jules Rumi trophy. You win it this year, it'll be sitting in that mantelpiece behind you, pal, full of pride.
Well, unless Barry Hearn comes out and offers me a load of money to go to Saudi, I'll probably hang the darts up after this one.
Dino, we look forward to it. We'll have a giggle, by the way. On a serious note, you must be dismayed what's going on at Anfield, mate. You must be absolutely shell-shocked.
Well, I think everybody in July thought what good signings they've made. But we didn't really look closely at the players who've left. You know, they've lost 8 players who would probably be playing now. So looking at it now, the back four's not right for a start. Obviously, the goals that they're letting in tells you the back four's not right. And it's the only part of the team that if one of you's not playing well, the other 3 suffer. Last night, from the kickoff, Liverpool went back to the goalkeeper, Van Dijk and Canate, and the goalkeeper who thought he was Glenn Hoddle in the first 10 minutes, was stood on the ball. They actually quietened the fans down.
Yeah.
For PSV, but and then they give 2 corners away. What Van Dijk was doing, I don't know, sticking his arm up.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then it's like being in the casino when you're losing out. You keep chasing. Another one goes in. So for me, the front 3 are not working hard enough.
Yep.
The midfield 3 are not smelling danger quick enough, including Gravenberch is sometimes going missing. And the back 4's just not a Premier League back 4. Well, you've got Kirkes who's struggling and Curtis Jones at right back. The goalkeeper's obviously injured, ill. So
the only shining light, Dino, is Slobosly, isn't it? He's the only shining light.
Well, he's an athlete, and obviously the 3 of them in midfield are really good players and they combine well. But I think Gravenberch is starting to think he's a bit more now than a sitting midfield player. He's joining in. So they're leaving themselves wide open. But I would start with the front 3, show them some videos of Salah, Firmino and Mane. Then I would show the midfield videos of Henderson, Fabinho and Milner. And I'd show them the back 4 videos of what they were doing when they weren't conceding any goals.
Yeah. Dino, you're right. Dino, where are you playing golf today? Where's the game?
Bath Golf Club.
Oh, nice.
Nice greens.
Lovely, mate.
Lovely part of the world, Bath, Dino, isn't it?
Yeah, lovely place, yeah. All the buildings are sandstone buildings, a bit like the Cotswolds.
Yeah, brilliant. Dino, listen, I've been late all morning this morning, so listen, I'll see you soon, pal.
Take care, Dino. Good to see you, mate. Enjoy your golf.
Dino, just keep that practice going, mate. Keep that practice going.
Take care, pal.
Nice one, pal. Dean Saunders there, the storyteller. That's brilliant, isn't it?
Brilliant.
Right, I'm on with Gabby tomorrow. I'm going to GM up. He's got to beat Ghost.
You need to get him.
He's got to, isn't he?
It's a big game, Matt.
I know. And I'll see you tomorrow.
Yes, we'll do. Look forward to
debrief and then down to the lunch.
Sounds great, mate.
Enjoy the game tonight.
Yeah, well, I hope I do.
Simon and Jim coming next, coming up to 10 o'clock. Hope you enjoyed it.